Hello everyone, welcome. We are on a fresh new profile. I'm gonna make sure the stream is well and set up. Gonna make sure we have all the links in the appropriate places. And it keeps muting on the background, is it always? Okay, I'm gonna unmute it in the background. Here we go. Excellent. Alright, how's my voice sound? I'm gonna make sure the stream is good, well and set up. Cool. Get rid of that. Mute myself. Hello everybody, this is the start of the challenge, a challenge that I don't know if I'll complete or not, genuinely, but I'm going to give it my best shot. We're going to see if this is at all doable. In a second, as soon as I set everything up. Alright. My apologies, my apologies. We are just about there. Make sure all these are nice and posted. Okay. I think it's all good? I think I'm all good. Alright. So we're gonna start pretty much now. Alright. For this challenge, we are trying to win on a new profile without ever losing. We don't even have any compendium yet. We haven't unlocked anything. This is a fresh start, and we want to make sure we never lose before Ascension 10. Enable the tutorials. No, it is not my first time playing, so I'm not going to do the tutorials. We're going to disable that in case that messes with anything. I don't know. I don't know if it will. Also, sorry if you hear the cat in the background. They are needy. So, looking at this, oh, it's a lot less elites than usual, right? Because Ascension 1 is not existing. And we don't have any starting benefits. That's okay. We don't need any starting benefits. We can unlock those with time. Usually, I'd like to push what elites I can. So, let's start here. Floor 0. Before we branch, interesting. Should I hit with bash? No, I think you're supposed to hit with strike here. Take 2 damage. Look at that, we don't even start damaged. We're gonna need to change the settings to fast mode because I don't want to play without fast mode. We'll change the screen shake down to some. I know it bothers some people, so we can do that and probably turn on long press confirmations. Okay. Now, oh man, I don't know if I can do long press confirmations. I wish I could do it without it doing the end turn. Maybe that's wrong to think. But for those unfamiliar with Slay the Spire 2, nah, I'm not going to do all that. I hope you're familiar with Slay the Spire 2. We are just going. I'm going to try to explain my thought process as much as possible throughout the entire run. I don't hate what Tremble is now. Apply 3 vulnerable sometimes leads you into a lot more damage via Dominate and other good vulnerable synergy cards. I don't hate Setup Strike, but I don't really like it that much either. I don't know. It just feels like it's not good enough a lot of the time. Maybe if it was like a lower cost damaging attack, I don't know, like a 0 cost version of this. Like a flex, but like good. Alright. Blood Wall is also not bad for like blocking early on, but we don't worry about blocking this early on. Then we're going to go up to the left-hand side here. The first 3 combats are the easiest of combats. We'll take out the Twig Slime because they attack every turn, and then we'll try to block what damage we can from these other slimes. And we'll pick up the cat, and then that'll be good. How greedy can I be here? Am I drawing an attack? I am. I think I can just attack like this. Bash is good enough to take out the leaf slime next turn. This guy won't be attacking. So I can bash, and then is it better to vulnerable this guy for 3 turns or strike once? I'm not sure. Again. Now we won't be able to full block. Oh well. Taking 3. Which actually is the Ironclad since you heal at the end of every combat. It's not actually 3. it is going to be 0 effectively, because we will heal it all off. Perfect. So, ooh, I like Breakthrough a lot. I like Inflame too. Inflame is a good card. And Anger's also good early. All of these are like solid early choices. Inflame's not like super exciting early, but it is a form of scaling. But we're kind of leaning into Vulnerable, and then Breakthrough could help us lean into some of the self-damage cards. I don't know about Birdonis Egg when we're this far away from a campfire. Let's just take the max HP. We probably could have the egg work out. It's a lower ascension after all, so things won't be too difficult starting out here. Should be nice and simple. Might as well use the Ironclad's ability to take damage to, well, take damage. But not pay the consequences. Though, that said, we're going to be paying some consequences here. Dang it. Darn. Took 8. So that's like our first real damage of the run. We now have 4 damage going into the next fight. I do like Dismantle. I think it's a decent card when we already have a Trumbull. This fight sucks, though. This fight really sucks. Worth using a Fire Potion on, I think. Try to block. Not let them deal too much damage to us. You're doing 10 damage. We could just take 6 here. And then if we heal that off later, not doing too terribly. Breakthrough shows up extremely late. I think we still win though. Yeah. Took more damage than I would have liked. Don't hate Stomp when we've already leaned into several attacks. I do like Shrug It Off though. I think it's one of the few block cards Ironclad has access to. And I'll take that for sure. We could upgrade a card. Upgrading Dismantle does let it do a heck of a lot more damage. Goes from, if they're vulnerable, 12 twice, so 24 to 30 damage essentially. Because it'll be 15 twice. That's pretty solid. So is upgrading a card with Sown. I mean, if we do that on Shrug It Off, the first time we play it, it'll always be free. Which I think I like. There's a lot of times, like, we'll just want it to replace itself if it's on given to us on a turn we don't want it. Like there. It was a turn we wanted it, and it was still very useful that it replaced itself. Now, this turn sucks, because we just have to take damage. We didn't draw any of our block. Not that we've been drafting a high amount of block, so maybe that's fair. I don't expect the start of this challenge to be too difficult, but definitely expect it to increase as time goes on. Now, could take a Thunderclap. It somewhat synergizes with Breakthrough, somewhat synergizes with having Vulnerable. Could also just skip here. I think skip seems reasonable. Ironclad likes to keep a thinner deck, and then we'll do it Elite. Good time for that Shrug. Not going to focus on blocking too much versus Birdonis. This is mainly a damage race. We'll block what we can when we can, but we don't have a great deck for blocking anything. Okay, cool. There's Dismantle. I want to make sure they go down next turn, possibly. It's fairly likely. We could try to just block as much as possible, but then they're not going to go down next turn. Yeah, well, should have thought of that one, huh? Yeah, that was a great way to take more damage out of the fight than necessary. Okay, we're super likely to draw 2 strikes next turn. But we definitely misplayed this one. Take the Block Potion, take Vajra. Could grab a Pyre early, Evil Eye, or Bludgeon. I do like Bludgeon early. Yeah, just full stop. I like Bludgeon early. Let's Smith cards, make Bludgeon even better. Might as well make the Shrug better too, since we're going to be playing it so often. Take Gorget, it's great block early, gives us 4 block a turn. And then we could grab the Shrug early. I mean, there's a lot of good options here. Making Bash more playable too, keep it around. Breakthrough upgraded actually does a lot of damage. I forgot how much damage that is. That's so good. And we're going to be rewarded in this fight, probably. Or we're just going to bludgeon one of these guys. Take 0 damage from the raiding group? That's pretty good. Alright, maybe we have something now. This deck is feeling somewhat competent. I do love Uppercut. It's one of the only ways to apply weakness. But let's take a Battle Trance. I think Battle Trance will be good for us. And then do we want to prioritize a shop with an extra campfire, or do we go for this elite? Could get an Act 1 event that has Slither. Makes our bludgeon much cheaper. But let's do an upgrade instead. Actually, I also don't know if that event is even available yet. We do want to hit multiple times. I just looked at the fact that our boss fight is Phantom. I wasn't paying attention to that at all earlier. I guess that means we want to keep Vulnerable up a lot. Let's do another event, just to see if we get the Slither. Nah, it was a combat anyways. So, like, our choice didn't matter. We'll target the one that's upgrading. Don't want that Nibbit to affect us. Wow, we could just wipe it off the face of this planet. Or we could block. Hear me out. What if we wipe out this other one? And then we only take 3 damage. And then we win. I like that good plan. Bloodletting or Whirlwind? I wish I already had a Whirlwind, but we'll take the Bloodletting. Ah, wow, we found Chemical X too. That's a shame. Would have been really nice to have the Whirlwind. That's okay. Sorry, I had to hold back a sneeze there. Now, Vicious is one of those cards that synergizes pretty well with the Vulnerable we're trying to add, though we only have 2 cards so far. It's not really super good yet. We could still take the Chemical X. Cascade is a card we could get. That would be very good, as is the Whirlwind. So we wouldn't mind either of those. I think I like taking a chance on Chemical X. Then we could remove a Strike here, just to get our block density a little bit under control. And do I feel like I have to rest versus the Phantom or not? It'd be really funny if we started this whole series with a loss, wouldn't it? I kind of like the idea of trying to push the limits. I think I won my very first run of Slay the Spire, so it'd be like extra funny. They aren't going to take much damage. The next 8 times they would take damage, they lose only 1 HP instead, so we just kind of have to eat it for a bit. I'll up my strength. It doesn't matter that we waited to up our strength yet, so this is fine. Play the Shrug. Bludgeon not super useful here yet. We do a Battle Trance. Okay. Blocking for almost full. Might as well keep the Vulnerable up for a while. Take 1 damage, and now's their big damage turn. We'll try to block this one as much as possible. Blocking for 15. I don't hate using the block potion here. We're going to heal to full when we get to the next act, but I'm just going to make sure we don't die in this fight. Because we had kind of a bad draw there, drawing our bludgeon that early, and our dismantle again. So let's lose some HP, then start dealing some real damage. We have 3 strength. We're looking pretty good. There's a bludgeon. We'll just hit him for 67. Not bad at all. And guess try not to die? Wow. Technically worth playing the Bloodletting to play the defend, barely. And turns out we didn't need to get the full block, but we we got there. Okay, so Demon Form, Primal Force, or Thrash. I don't really like any of these too much. Demon Form's an okay way to have your strength scale throughout a fight. Trashe is really fun with Bludgeon if we can make it work. Exhaust random attack in your hand, add that card back to your hand. We could maybe make a Trashe work. Trashe Bludgeon, classic combo. We got the Worm coming up. Okay, not too bad. Is the volume a little low? I feel like I want a little bit more volume in my Slay the Spire. Let's set this up. Maybe I don't know, the sound effects now sound too high. What? Alright, do some weird sliders like that. Let's go with Pale's. So, Pale's Tears, okay, for those who don't know, is just an energy relic. It's kind of better than Pale's Flesh in many ways. If you end your turn with unspent energy, gain an additional 2 energy next turn. This means that after the first turn, if you just spend 2 energy, you'll have 5 energy in the next turn, and you can just spend 4 of that for the rest of the combat. So you basically have 4 energy for the rest of the combat in order to keep Pale's Tears up. So I do like that quite a lot. Pale's Legion, doubling block gain from a card, also pretty good. It's a lot of what we want to do in the Ironclad, is just block really big once and then hit them kind of hard. But I'm going to try the energy version, because we already have a 3-cost card that we'll probably end up playing quite a bit. Then, can I go fight more elites? There's so few elites to be had. Yeah, I could fight multiple elites, but it's on very heavy combats with very few campfires. I guess we could make like a decision here whether we want to continue fighting an elite or go for another campfire. Could also just go heavy event path. But I'd rather see some cards still. We have Chemical Axe. We want to see Cascade. It's really like all of it. Let's try thrashing that Bludgeon. It worked first thing. That's really funny. Okay, we're going to try to block and just see if we can make use of that. Thrash does just have to show back up naturally, which is not super likely. Also, we might just win before it shows back up. Could take some damage now, kind of ensure that. I don't know. They are going to get a huge amount of block. Oh my gosh. Wow, we drew all our block cards in one turn. Took some damage. Thrash is not going to make it back. Wait, we could just look at this Thrash. It's kind of cool. Hold up. Alright, 40 damage twice. Beautiful. Wonderful. Ooh, Exhaust. Exhaust Burning Pack. I kind of like it. Also, sorry for my stuffy nose sound. It is... I'm still a little bit sick. Recovering. And right, I have to remember not to spend all our energy all the time. Unless it makes sense to do so. And it kind of, unfortunately, makes sense to do so here. So we'll wait. Try not to take too much more damage. I feel like it's always making sense to spend all our energy, but like, trust me, it won't eventually. Healing to mostly full. Ooh, I do like Taunt. Taunt is another way to add vulnerable for our deck. This ended up being a fight, which is actually really unfortunate to me. But Gorget really putting in some work. Okay. Do a bash into a bludgeon. Looks pretty good. We have dismantled, hitting for a lot. Draw 3. Play that for free. 21 plus 10. Or plus 14. Wait, 21 plus 14 just does it. Same with plus 10 for that record. Vicious. Now we got the Taunt. The Vicious looks a little bit better as well. Don't know if I'm over-indexing on some of these attacks. Or some of these cards, but feels correct to me. I don't know why I just took damage there. There's literally no need to. Okay, so if we play this Dismantle, We don't take out an enemy, of course. But then we can thrash our bludgeon away. And then try to draw to that bludgeon as fast as humanly possible. Or sorry, that thrash. The thrashed up bludgeon. You know. You know. If I draw another card, it's slightly risky. No, we can still play Thrash if I do it with Battle Trance. Okay. Now we can't, so now I wait. Although it would have been nice to Tremble the Obscura here. However, it's entirely unnecessary. So yeah, that's our deck. That's what we want it to do every time. We could also take a Rupture here. We do have Breakthrough to deal damage to ourselves, and we do have a Bloodletting. Rupture is a very good card, just generally speaking. So I don't hate taking it here. We will Shrug immediately. We'll Battle Trance. We could get the Thrash going once again. I'm not entirely sure it's correct to do so, but it feels right. But it's totally possible we had a faster win without doing that. We'll take 3 damage to gain 1 block. Very sensible decision. We don't really have to draw any other cards other than our Thrash now. So it's unfortunate that we just drew these cards. Let's drink a block potion. Not really a better time to drink it than when you're gonna take full damage. You get full use out of it, so we'll Tremble. Draw 3. Our Thrash is literally the bottom card of the deck. Should have done that in a slightly different order, just in case that was the case. Instead, we can take a bit more damage. Now we play the Thrash again. Okay, we really need to thin out our deck a little bit. I know I've been adding a ton of cards to it, but this is getting silly. So let's upgrade Vicious. I just want to draw to that Thrash more often. Seems like we're able to set it up well. We'll add some block. Try not to hit him too much with just basic strikes. Don't want to add too many dazes to the deck. We can Shrug here, do a Battle Trance. Maybe get the Rupture off. Or sorry, the Thrash off, maybe not. No, we got it with a Strike. Probably should have just Bludgeoned then. I don't even know if hitting them is correct here. Yikes. Might have been the right move to hit him though. So yeah, we'll gain some block through a block potion, but this is looking dicey. Can't help but feel like I'm playing this wrong. But we're getting our extra energy per turn. $64 damage is good. Let's hope we can draw to their doom. Alright. So we took, again, more damage than I needed to. Pillage, Rampage, Flame Barrier. Again, I think we're just interested in draw, but I wouldn't mind increasing my block density slightly, so we'll take the Flame Barrier. Even though it's not exactly what I wanted. The Courier. Didn't even check for shops on this floor. That's how out of it I am. Maybe I'm too sick to be starting the challenge. Be really risky to take some damage here. Let's just take the gold. And then, yeah, I don't think we're going to take the riskier of the fight options. Sadly. Get rid of our Strike. We play Vicious. We're not taking any damage, but we're also not really moving the needle anywhere. Draw. We got Breakthrough, which is great. This is, again, a lot of damage to take. Let's play the Energy Potion. Try not to take too much. You're dealing a lot now. Can't play the bludgeon. Could play the flame barrier, but this fight just got really hard for our deck, didn't it? Ouch. Ouch. Okay. We got a chance again. There's our Burning Pact. Right when I don't need it. We'll draw a little bit. Play our Bloodletting. Get a bit of block. Try to win before this becomes too much of an issue. Alright. Took more damage than I would have liked. Yet again. Play the Shrug. And then... rest it up. Probably shouldn't have taken the Rupture on this run. Probably should have just gone straight for the Thrash. But we're learning. It's my first run, right? Give me a break. 16. They're doing 19 damage immediately. Is that allowed? That's a lot of damage. Okay, got Flame Barrier. Kind of bad timing for it. Wipe out one of the enemies. We'll block a little bit. We sort of just have to take damage here. This bludgeon is the saddest bludgeon of all time, because we can only deal 9 damage at a time to these guys. Take 0 this turn at least. I should be saving energy. I am forgetting to do that. It's literally one of the things that we're supposed to do immediately is save energy. Now, I'm not going to do that this turn because we were already going to win, but it's very, very worth doing that for lots of other turns and lots of other fights. Remember, we have 4 energy a turn. We should learn to use it. I'm going to skip these cards. Going to do our next fight. So remember, we have 4 energy a turn. Now, I say that, but if we full block here, this guy gets stunned. So, like, it's better if I don't? Oh, 32 damage. You're a jerk. But we could full block here very easily. Just chill. Should have done another strike instead, but now we have a bunch of energy per turn. And I'm just going to have to play 3 blocks. That's fine. He's stunned again. We'll wait. Slowly but surely, we're winning. Very, very slowly but surely. Okay, double shrug. Now I don't have to hold back. We don't have to take any more damage this fight, I feel like. We can just do what we want. 1, 2... Never upgraded that Rupture. Could have done a Tremble on the Bullbug Rock. No real reason not to. So we won. Just in a very, very slow way. Would Fiendfire work best with Thrash? I think so. Because we really, 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 really... Ooh, definitely a time over save energy. You thought I was going to finish that sentence, didn't you? No. But we really want to see Thrash as often as possible. That is our goal. Get rid of Strike. Could get rid of the Dismantle. I kind of like Dismantle. Shrug. I'm okay getting rid of any of these. Okay. Yeah, we did get rid of Dismantle. Battle Trance. Could play the second Shrug. I think it's safe to Frantic Escape. And then we'll hold off, keep our energy. Maybe I should have used the Strength Potion here. It's not like that valuable of a keep. We get a lot of block, which is very nice. Get some Bloodletting for even more block. Yeah. I'm feeling safe. Unfortunately, we're not seeing the Trashe as often as I would like, but they did add like 1,000,000 Frantic Escapes to my deck, right? So this does make sense. This is reacting like I would expect it to. Okay. We will Bloodletting, and then what? I think I'll play the Trashe. Hit the Fiendfire. I'll block one more time here. I'm gonna throw the Weakness Potion at them. We got our Trashe again. It's hitting for 54 damage a go. Vulnerable Potion. Shrug. And then do we want a Burning Pact here? I don't hate the idea of Burning Pact here. Then we'll Battle Trance. And then we'll wait. Take 7. All we need to do is find Trashe again, which we can do by playing vulnerable cards. And other cards that draw. I could even Bloodletting again and play Frantic Escape. But we drew Trashe. Okay. Do we also win with Bludgeon? We also would win with Bludgeon. Well, it's the Trashe deck, so we're gonna win with Trashe. Colorless Potion, another Trashe. I don't know that adding a second Trashe is at all what we want, but it would be funny if a Trashe at one point consumed a Trashe. There's Hellraiser too. I like Hellraiser, but we often want to get rid of our strikes and not draw them again, so it's not that good. I think it's either skip or take a Trashe. Primal Force is actually just bad. Yeah, because it doesn't even let us, like, easily make rocks that Trashe can then consume and get rid of. So, yeah, I think... Then again, a second Trashe does thin our deck often. I don't know. I'm going to try it. I think it was... I was going to skip it, but now we're here. Giving it a shot. Okay, I see a shop and 2 elites and a second shop. So if we get money, we can take money. If we get Apotheosis, we could probably take Apotheosis. 5th card we play being free is also good. Each card having a replay once is pretty good. We have a fair few upgrades, but we could use more. So let's take the Apotheosis. And we'll try to get upgraded as fast as we can. Okay. Hate this fight for our deck. Yeah, that was unfortunate. String Colorless Potion. Guess we can gain some energy here. Lock and then try not to eat too much damage. Flame Barrier's pretty good. Shrug's pretty good. We could Fiendfire now. Full blocking the damage. I hate getting rid of the Bludgeon, but we'll be fine. Yeah. We'll be A-okay. So we could Rupture, gain some damage. Play a Vicious. We don't really need block this turn. Guess I'll get rid of A Strike. Couldn't draw anymore, so I didn't want to play the Shrug. 21 damage twice would easily do it. Almost Strike upgraded is pretty good. Though everything's going to be automatically upgraded now in our deck. I think Headbutt's what we really want though, because that can let us put our Trashe back on top of the deck. This fight sucks. Oof. Yeah, we're just gonna have to eat some damage. No way to full block this, so we might as well just lose some of the max HP. Now... Oof. What a turn. I was hoping it wasn't going to eat exactly Fiendfire. Oh boy, this is rough. This is rough. That's terrible. They're eating all our max HP. Hey, look, our AoE card. We have like a Shrug to block some of the damage they're doing. Oh look, we can full block now. Cool. Well, yeah, that was rough draw order. Could have been better for sure. I'm looking at these pommel strikes and imagining a world in which we took Hellraiser. Be very fun. Could heal the full. Could just take the relic. Are we going to visit campfires? Not before the elite though. Yeah, let's lose some HP. Shuriken is okay, though we don't have a lot of zero cost attacks. It's not the way we've built our deck. Another Trashe is very funny. We could make our defense way better. Feels like I'm sort of giving up by doing that. Let's make some attacks get some sharp. Should I start with the Thrashes? Could do the Thrashes and the Fiendfire. If we're going to play the Fiendfire for damage, we want it to deal extra damage. Centennial Puzzle is a great way to get us to where we want to go. Master of Strategy also kind of helps get us there. We could remove a Strike too, though. We could take this Fasten. Could take a Bloodletting, which also helps get us the energy we need at the start. We could take some Potions, which I actually think might just be better. We could also save some money for the next shop. I like that idea. 3 Foul Potions. Heck yes. Glad I didn't buy a potion. Now, is that... Does that make it so that we don't want to fight this elite? Because we don't want to risk dying? Because we could die to an elite? Whereas we might not need to do that at all if we just save our money for this next shop. Vajra for Eternal Feather. The Courier for Regal Pillow. Roger for Juzu Bracelet. I don't really want any of these, but I'll take the Eternal Feather because getting a free heal even at the end could be nice. Potion Belt, interesting. So we could play Apotheosis, do a Battle Trance, do a Shrug for no real reason, try to see our cards as fast as possible, take damage, yada yada. We're going to take some damage. I should stop playing all my energy. I need to remember that. We will save energy this turn because we're smart. Okay, named it. 9 damage twice is good. We can taunt here though. Shrug and lock to still full block. No, take 1. We took a lot from this fight. They are super dead. Upgraded Shrug, we could do a Spite. Not sure that's what we want. Let's go to the shop. Spend all our money, save our lives. Throw, we're facing the Queen. That shouldn't be too bad. Let's grab Ollie Smoothstone. Right. Options replace themselves, of course, of course. Could grab another taunt. Gambling chip might be really good for getting us Trashe fast. Could add a random colorless card to our hand. Could be energy sometimes. The lantern actually really makes a lot of sense to me with our current Apotheosis game plan. Let's do events and then the elite. I think if we could just heal before the boss fight with 77 HP, I feel relatively confident we can win. We don't have any crazy awesome skills to grab, or do we? We kind of do. So let's Apotheosis, Secret Technique, grab the Bloodletting, take some damage to get some draw. Then we could bash and breakthrough, so that Trashe hits the right card here. And is it worth having block? Yes, absolutely. They hit so hard. Okay. So we have a Vicious, we have a Free Shrug. We have a Battle Trance. We could Fiend Fire. That does a lot of damage. Like, it felt correct to do. 9 times 4. Oh no. Defend, defend, hold? Okay. Might have to block at the end. So you're vulnerable. Our Trashe does do the job, but that nearly got us killed. Another Bloodletting. I'll say yes. Please give me a heal. Draw 2 fewer cards at the start of combat. Well, that's a heal. I was asking for one, and we got one. And as much as I would like to upgrade Apotheosis, I think we just heal and hope that our 80 max HP is enough to get us through with all upgraded cards. I don't hate Prolong, especially the Prolong that gets upgraded. That might serve us really well. Could even grab an Expect-a-Fight. Apotheosis. Oh no, Expect-a-Fight was not the way. What am I doing? Oh, we can play this strike at least. Yeah, I should just grab the block. I forgot it was going to cost 0 somehow. Don't ask me how. I've only played this game for 200 hours. Okay, Vicious. Definitely gives us the draw we need. Could play a Trashe here, but we could also just search for a better card. A better Trashe, I mean. Play a Battle Trance. Get our Rupture out there. Any card I want to see back on top? Yes. So let's grab Battle Trance. And then we could do a bludgeon. No, we shouldn't do the bludgeon. We needed the energy for the next turn. We should have actually played more cards for the shuriken as well. That's okay. Not the end of the world. It's just mostly the end of the world. "12 times 3 is a lot of damage. We're gonna eat it. We're gonna focus damage on the queen as well, because we do need to do that. So we can Burning Pact a strike away to draw a lot of cards. Okay. We can taunt the queen. Play a Shrug. Play a Bloodletting. How would I want to draw cards next? Play a Bloodletting next, maybe? And then maybe don't let go of Flame Barrier. Could exhaust these cards. Make it more likely we get back around to Trashe. We want to kill the Torch Head, not this turn, but a turn after. So we'll Shrug. This Prolong was like the biggest mistake of my life. Play the Prolong. We do want to make sure they die next turn. Basically inconceivable that they don't. But we're in a tight spot. 14 times 2 gets rid of the bludgeon. Does do what I want to do, but now the queen's going to attack us for 35? 35. Oh right, normally it's 45. I was like, that's more damage than I expected, but for good reason. Okay, we'll battle trance first. Play a taunt. It's unfortunate that we had to battle trance. This isn't our amazing Trashe, by the way. It's simply our less good Trashe. Should have played that other strike first, but that's okay. Are we dead? Hold on, 35, 36. No, but I can't lose HP from anything anymore. No bloodlettings. It's not allowed. Can't headbutt and shrug for extra block on anything. So we just have to shrug, into a shrug, into a defend. Wish I could play the Prolong, but we don't need it. Into the defend. We take 0. There's our big Trashe. Okay, we have a Trashe into a Trashe, and they're both longing to get out there. This turn's actually incredibly awkward and bad. Oh no. That was as bad as it could get. Because I wanted to play this Flame Barrier and then like a Prolong. Yeah, imagine if that Prolong had just been defensive stuff this whole time. I'm gonna lose my very first run. That's a good way for the challenge to start. Wait. Okay, let's do the math. We're not blocking for 50. So, math done. I need to draw Trashe. It does 80 damage twice. And we just have to draw it. So I should play this Shrug. And then we have to battle trance. And then it does 96 damage twice. And it wasn't even close. Alright, we didn't lose our very first run. We just nearly lost it. That was some of the worst play I've had. But that's alright. that's a-okay. First hurdle down. Win run 1. Just like we imagined it. Alright. So yeah. A lot of things went wrong. But we're unlocking some cards. We're unlocking the epochs. I'm not going to read through the epochs because I have already done this before. This is a known quantity to me. We get Meow, which is going to help us for the rest of our remaining runs. I did not expect that first run to be so hard, but I have faith in myself. I have faith I will play better later. We've unlocked the Silent, of course. Is there a way I can, like, speed past these? I don't know if, like, not unlocking these would stop me from getting the cards that are supposed to be added. Dominate's going to be a great card for the future. The other cards are cool too for vulnerable synergy. Kind of didn't realize I didn't have all the vulnerable synergy around. We love all these relics. Again, sorry if this is your first time through, but ooh, we love Blood Potion. Soldier Stew's so rare, so is Ashwater. I feel like we're not getting all these potions. And then our Magnum Opus. I love all these placeholder arts though. Entropy, Catastrophe, and Automation. Automation is a great colorless card to see in the shop from time to time. Great way for lots of characters to gain energy. Alright. On to the Silent. Gonna see if we can get through maybe 5 characters in a day. Alright. The Silent is next on the chopping block. And let's hope we can do this well. So, gold? Do we like gold? I like gold. Do you like gold? Gold is good, as they say. We have no shops early. Yeah, okay, all our shops are late, which makes gold less good. Now, we have Neao's Fury. Put up to 2 cards from your discard pile into your hand. Now, this is no longer random, which is pretty nice. We also could remove cards straight away. Could remove like a strike and a defend. I don't like removing all the strikes from the silence deck because you find them awfully damage impotent early, though we might be able to get away with it. Maybe I'll try the new Neao's Fury just because I haven't had the opportunity to do this yet. And the Silent does like damage cards more than most. The Silent, by the way, is my most comfortable character. I have by far the fewest losses with them, and in general, I think they're just the strongest. But that's just my take. Some people may differ on their opinions there. Now, I do like visiting a shop, but I kind of want to fight 2 elites and have like 3 campfires. That should work pretty well for us. I should have distributed my damage a little bit better. Alright, full block. Easy block. I'm going to disrespect the early game quite a lot. And by the early game, I mean I'm just going to disrespect like the early ascension levels quite a lot. Even though we almost lost that last one, we won't lose like that again. We'll be fine. So poison is good. Poison gets better the more you add on top of it. I like Birdonus Egg on the Silent, and we're going to hit a campfire before we hit that elite. So let's grab this. It's also something good to grab up with Neao's Fury. But just in general, I actually think the card is quite good. No, could Neao's Fury here, but like to what end, right? Doesn't gain us anything outside the good damage that it does. Super glad we didn't have a hand like this on the turn they're attacking. Discard the Birdonus Egg. Full block. They take some poison. Easy fight. Fish oil's great to find. Footwork. Footwork is like always take. It's an always take. It just is. Why? Because you want to be able to block in the late game, and footwork is your way to block in the late game. I don't have a better way to put it than that. Also, it's up to 2 cards. You could choose not to put a card into your hand. It's very interesting. It also just lets you block all the time. And you want to upgrade it as fast as possible, too. For the record. I think I could have just won that turn, but we also had full block, so it didn't matter. Calculated gamble, accuracy, deadly poison. We'll take the calculated gamble. We don't have any shivs yet, so I'm not going to take a chance on accuracy. Though I wouldn't mind it. Transform a card for 9 HP. I like that. I want to get rid of this strike. Pinpoint is less cool to me, but we might play a lot of skills. Then we will hatch the Birdonus Egg. So now we no longer have a bad egg in our deck, and instead we have a good attack, which will help us in this fight against this guy. We want to play our other cards first, in our attacks from least damage to most damage, because they take more damage every time we do that. So in this case, we want to... Do we want to do that? No, we want to... Okay, Bird Swoop, Strike, Neao's Fury, Bird Swoop. I guess we could take the Deadly Poison. Deadly Poison, then Bird Swoop. And they're taking 9 a turn. Let's play Calculated Gamble. Drink a Flex Potion. And they're dead. Easy fight. And we have Precise Cut, Finisher, Leg Sweep. Finisher is okay with like a Bird Sweep, maybe even better with Neao's Fury. Precise Cut's also fine with those two, but I'm going to take the Lake Sweep because we want Sources of Weak. Could upgrade a card in our deck again. Now, with the Silent, I do like upgrading the card in our deck. We want to upgrade Neutralize. What does this do? 3 cards. Meow's Fury is actually not a bad upgrade either. Very interesting. I'm liking the new Meow's Fury. I think it's quite good. Do we have Sown? Yes. Okay. Let me check something real quick. Hold up. Something just came to my attention. And I'll be back in a second. Cool. Okay. So, putting Sown on a card like Calculated Gamble, not really that interested in doing. Could do it on Meow's Fury, which actually has a lot of value to me, but we do like healing and upgrading a card too. But I think putting on Meow's Fury lets us play more of the cards that we want to grab right back out. Enemies drop an additional 15 gold. We like being rich. We will definitely smith, and we'll smith the footwork, especially now that we have a Leg Sweep. Transform a card with Slither. Choose a started card to transform to Torque Toughness. Slither on Pinpoint's kind of interesting. Because it could cost only less than it starts with, so we like that. Then we'll upgrade the Neutralize, because we still want to make sure Weaken is on the enemies for as long as humanly possible. Oh, I need to upgrade the Deadly Poison too. We'll save the Strength, the Fish Oil, for the Ceremonial Beast. Deadly Poison, Calculated Gamble. Cool, I was hoping to get something like this. That was great. And now we have a Footwork. Play a Bird Swoop. Grab back out the Bird Swoop and, I don't know, maybe the Pinpoint too? Does that just win? Hold up. Crazy. That was awesome. After Image. After Image is very good. With the kind of deck we have going on here. We do like having block. I like Calculated Gamble a lot though. Calculated Gamble is very good, though we don't have all the draw synergies that we would expect to have, I think, this early on. So it might be something like After Image is better. Noxious Fumes, I mean, it's fine. I'm gonna take the After Image. Leg Sweep and Defend get upgraded. Sweet. That was a very nice chest to find, and I think we are strong enough to just upgrade a card here. Let's upgrade the Deadly Poison so it does something. Should upgrade the Meow's Fury too. It's one of the more heavy upgrade decks I feel like I've had. Okay, weakening the Ceremonial Beast for a bunch of turns is very nice. We have the After Image, Bird Swoop. I actually don't feel the need to play the Fish Oil. But maybe I'm being greedy. But we have like all the block, thanks to them being weakened for many, many turns. Not a great time to draw Meow's Fury. Okay. I could wait a turn before trying to stun them. Yeah, I could do that. Maybe we should have played the Calculated Gamble anyway. So we'll apply more Poison. Could apply more Weak as well, then play the Pinpoint. Or we could just wait again. Might as well. Because they're going to get stunned, and we want to beat them down as fast as possible after they get stunned. So this is a good turn for Calculated Gamble. Now we'll give it our best shot. We'll do a Deadly Poison, Pinpoint, Meow's Fury. Grab up all 3 of those again. I couldn't grab all 3 of those yet. We didn't do the thing that we're supposed to do in order to do that. So that's fine. They're going to make it so we can only play 1 card, but they've been reset in terms of their damage, so we take 0. And this is a textbook fight. Textbook fight where I just took damage for no reason, but like we could have taken no damage at the end there. Tracking. Weak enemies take double damage from attacks? Yeah. We have enough weakness to make that work right now. And we have new enemies to face. Excellent. Gentle strikes with Teskra's Ember. They deal 3 additional damage and they cost 0. I tend to think that's not that good. We want to remove strikes, especially with the Silent. We could remove 4 cards from our deck. We could remove 4 strikes from our deck. Then we get a soot every time we redraw our cards. Which is just an unplayable status card. That's not the end of the world, though, for us. We could do something with that. I'm going to go for the Golden Compass, though. We get a single special amazing path, even though we had some good paths. Calculated Gamble. Hey, Footwork. Extra block. Thieving Hopper's going to steal. Pinpoint. It's not the end of the world if Pinpoint gets stolen from us, to be blunt. But we probably will take it back. It's got Slither on it, right? It's pretty cool. Looks like we'll be able to just strike this guy right out of the sky. Good fight. Yeah, we'll take our Pinpoint back. I like it well enough. And we'll take an Escape Plan. Ooh, we get an event. Metamorphosis. What a fun card. Lose 10 HP is kind of a cost, right? We do want to upgrade this tracking, but... And we don't gain anything from healing. We'll save Metamorphosis for another time. We have so many upgrades that I want to do. I'm kind of a fan of keeping the deck leaner if I can. Do a full block here. He's going to start attacking for a lot. We have our After Image, Weaken. We'll end there. Cool, cool. And then we'll play our tracking. And they take double damage. This is why we upgraded tracking. Cool. That was really good. We're going to skip all of that for sure. None of those cards interest me. I'm going to upgrade the Meow's Fury. If it can be better right now, we'll make it better. It's a much stronger card now. I want to play the tracking. It doesn't get me a whole lot at the moment. Ooh, should have played that differently. Oh well. We lost like 6 damage. It's no big deal. The bird. The bird is doing all the damage. Okay, now they're weakened forever. We don't take anything. They can be weakened even longer? Sure. I'll hold off on the escape. And there's no chance. Yeah, we don't finish them off this turn. Deflect. Deflect with a... what's it called? Footwork. Especially when it's a Deflect Plus. I like that a lot. Now, grabbing After Image is good. We want to probably grab the cards that are doing all of our damage. Make that a Bird Swoop. Could start the next combat with 2 dazes in the draw pile. Am I worried about the next 5 combats? I guess the next 5 combats... Do we have 2 shops? We just have 1 shop, right? Let's try the Ember Tea. It's rare that I take it. But having some strength for the next 5 combats will make us very well set up to take on challenges. The Silent has a lot of good cards, so adding one of the 5 random cards tends to be a good option here. But not this time. Oof. Kind of wish I took the colorless option, now that I'm seeing these. I don't hate Speedster, but I don't think it's actually that worthwhile. I've never really liked Speedster, even when it was fine as a card. It takes a lot to play. 2 damage to all enemies is not really that crazy. If we'd taken our second calculated gamble, maybe. But yeah, we don't have that many draw cards anyways. So yeah, I don't think Speedster's all that. Might as well take this Poison Stab, since we have some poison we're leaning into. It's not really good to split our poison like that. We could remove 2 cards for 250 gold. Yeah, we'll do that. Happily. Happily get rid of 2 strikes here. We could buy a Lee's Waffle, could buy an Untouchable, could buy a Hidden Gem. We have a thin enough deck to make Hidden Gem work. We really do. Wouldn't have minded Lee's Waffle. I'll take Untouchable. Slide discard is just one of the best things in the game. I think I'll take a Footwork Leg Sweep over a Tracking Leg Sweep, but that could be wrong. With Bronze Scales, we should be alright, though. Not the best block. Okay. Tracking. Pinpoint? Who knows what we'll draw? More than enough block, that's for sure. And Bird Swoop should do 40 damage. That's huge damage. My goodness. Could take another Leg Sweep, could take a Haze, but we really don't have enough discard outlets to make that work. So I don't think I'm going to take it. I don't think we wanted to grab another Leg Sweep. I think we like the Leg Sweep we have. We just want to upgrade cards in our deck. And giving something Replay 3 is a lot better than Replay 2. Okay. It's weird to just grab that, but this is what we're doing. That's a Replay 3 on the Leg Sweep's really funny. Could make something weak forever. I guess that's what I'll do. Such overkill on the block department. Oh well. Getting up to 100 block. Just casual silent things. You take a bunch of damage. You can take a bunch of damage. And we'll set everything else up for defeat, hopefully. Hopefully? Yeah, in a turn or two. What turn is it on the Decimal Peak fight? 6? We're doing just fine. Okay, this is not what I was expecting, but it is really funny. Let's add the weakness there. So we have enough block for everything. They'll be out. I don't know why that guy... Oh, they were attacking twice. That's why they took twice the amount of damage. Take a Lucky Tonic. Good old pair. And we could have a Nightmare, but I don't really think we're a Nightmare deck. Though Nightmaring a hidden gem thing is kind of the dumbest thing in the world. And so not going to happen, but on the off chance that it does, like... What if we did make it work? We could try it. Take 6 damage. Start of every turn. Pinpoint, Poison Dagger. Like, this Nightmare Hidden Gem thing, it's like not gonna matter at all, I feel like, for most of the fight, but it could. We play that strike 3 times. Incredible. So we could Meows here. For like a hidden gem, and then these 2 cards. Right? Play weakness. Hidden gem. Deal 40 damage. I'm taking damage here just because I'm not worried. And then we could hidden gem this defend. Kinda wish it didn't hit defend, honestly. But we are where we are. I wish this was the replay strike. That would have been awesome. Sadly, no such luck. Could have nightmared the super strike. Take 7 more damage a turn. Hidden gem. The pinpoint got replayed, okay. That's super good. None of these defends are a replay. We take nothing. Okay, we got the replay defends and the replay strike. Amazing. Might still be better to do the weaken here. 40. Wait, are they just dead? 16 times 4. No, but they're like almost there. Guess we should full block. I said no confidently. I just like did very vague math. They actually might have just been gone, but like now I know for sure they are. Cool. Gain all the block, gain a fortifier potion. Could have murder, but I don't know that we want murder. Grand finale is too annoying to make work, so we're gonna skip everything. We have the test subject fight, one of the harder fights. Alright, Vaku, you're here. At the start of combat, add random power. Draw a pile to your hand, it's free to play. Pretty good. We could take the apparitions just to help get us set up. It is genuinely valuable. We could also like replay apparitions. I think that's good enough to give it a shot. And we could nightmare apparitions as well. So we have a lot of good targets for that. And we'll debate going to this elite or not. I like the right side path though. Okay. Hidden gem, what'd you hit? An apparition. Now unfortunately for me, it's our replay 3 apparition. Never mind. Nothing's unfortunate. Everything is amazing. You guys are doing 3 damage each. The other card's gonna be good. Cool. We're set. Oh, sorry, you're doing 3 damage between you. Like, so essentially nothing. But at the same time, okay, yeah, we just have to play some cards. I was like, wait, am I gonna take damage here? Nah, impossible. After image saving us. Maybe I should make that an 8. We're looking pretty strong, though. This much intangible is insane. Okay. Okay. I like all the rest of our potions more. I guess I'll visit a shop early, just to see if it has something I want. But what a crazy hidden gem deck. This time where we do like a fortifier potion? Probably not, but I'm gonna do it here. Save just like 7 damage. Grab our bird swoop. Grab all these cards. Defend. Poison stab. Strike. And they lose to my own thorns. Cool. Memento Mori, Leading Strike, Dagger Spray. Nope, none of those make the deck better. Bag of Prep makes the deck better. So it's removing a card. And that's what we'll do. Remove a strike. Take Bag of Prep. Now we're looking way stronger. All of a sudden. All of a sudden we draw 9 cards on our opening turn. It's kind of incredible. Maybe we should have played Tracking though. Just to speed this fight along. I'm not actually like worried about losing the fight per se. But it could be nice to speed it along. Nice to have a Cabinet here. So, no apparitions in the deck. How many turns of intangible am I going to need? Hopefully not too many. Ooh, cool. That was a cool turn. We were able to shuffle the apparition into our deck. Do one more turn of intangibility. Oh, now we have 2 more turns. This guy's weakened. What are we even gonna... Oh, replay 3 on the Tracking. I don't know what that does. Is that crazy? That might be insane. Might not do anything. But I assume it does. I assume like it triples the damage or something we do to weak targets. I gotta know. Weak enemies take 5 times more damage from attacks. Sounds kind of incredible. Wait, are we taking damage? Yeah. Okay. Congrats, you hurt me. They were able to weaken and frail me enough, so we actually took some damage. Weakened enemies take 5 times the damage from attacks. Our neutralize just did 20 damage. Our strike's gonna hit very hard. Wait, do we even have a strike left? Wait, is this all our deck is? Uh-oh. So I can gain a bunch of block. This is not really what you need versus the test subject. This does like 67 damage? Yeah, okay. So we need a little bit more damage. Ooh, prepared though. It's pretty good. So was the second footwork. Second footwork's really good, but I'm actually just gonna take the prepared because I think that's stronger. And am I gonna upgrade a card? I don't think so. So let's go for the elite fight. Unless we take too much damage on this regular fight here. Which would be a little bit sad. But it is possible. I'll make sure he's weak rather than poisoning him this turn. Tracking, hidden gem, get our dagger. Played a bunch. We'll take 0 damage. So we could Niao's Fury. Could put like 1,000 hidden gems in the deck? Wait, what? I don't think that's correct. But I like the idea of it. Okay. We might be losing the sauce a little bit here, but we're We're going to make an apparition replay 3 times. We're going to play an apparition. We're going to make an untouchable replay 3 times. I don't think Hidden Gem can hit itself anymore. So it's a little bit less broken than it used to be. I'm honestly just kind of playing with the Slimed Berserker at this point. This is more me playing with my food than anything, honestly. Which is probably not what I should do, but we're not taking any damage, so who cares? It's very fun replaying cards over and over again. Yeah, very reasonable, intangible for 4 turns card. Seems good. Also blocks for 4. Bird Swoop! Bird Swoop's doing damage. We have so many slimes in the deck. But like, the Slime Berserker is so much more likely to take themselves out first before they ever do anything to us. Okay, these are not damage accelerants. I will fight an elite. I'm feeling confident. We can use speed potions or whatever else we have to make it work. Remember when I said we could use speed potions to make it work? I meant like now. Could Meow's Fury this stuff back though? So maybe I don't have to make a speed potion work? Gross. Bird Swoop gets replay 3. Perfect. For the sake of speeding the battle along, let's add 3 Bird Swoops to us. Get an intangible this turn so we don't take any damage. But 3 replay 3 Bird Swoops, dealing double damage to weak enemies. That should end the fight pretty quick. Bird Swoop pluses, I should add. Well-laid plans. Oh boy. Dagger Throw would be kind of interesting here too. I think I'm also going to take the Vulnerable Potion, because that should help us in the first phase of the test subject fight. Centennial Puzzle also could help us out there. Let's fight more elites, because it's fun, because we can disrespect them. All those reasons. Let's do a well-laid plans. I don't want to take damage this turn, this fight really, so... And well-laid plans isn't that good versus Spectral Knight, so we'll wait a second. I think I might have to drink an energy potion here. We'll grab up a... Maybe well-laid plan? No, well-laid plans, like you just said, doesn't do much here. Okay. Escape plan, see what we draw. Prepared. It's pretty good. Hidden Gem. Neutralize gets to be played a bunch. Might as well play a card, so we take less damage. Less than 1 damage? I don't know how to take less than 0 damage, actually. And then you ruined everything, but we can wipe you off the face of this earth. So that tracking is now possible to play. We'll keep a survivor round. I guess I'll let you get rid of a defend. You're welcome. Or, I mean, thank you. One of those two. Footwork, apparition, maybe get rid of Spectral Knight. Weaken the other knight here, just in case they start to deal damage eventually. Suppose anything's possible in this world. We'll take out these other 2 defends. And do we have the damage to take out Flail Knight? No. We have like no damage is part of the problem. Guess I have to play this apparition to take 0, embarrassingly. Oh no, we discard 3 cards. No, wait a second. I didn't think about it. Oh no. Whatever. At least we're not taking any damage. Could have done that in a much better order. And it still doesn't matter. Alright, let's take another Sly card. I think we're okay to take a Ricochet here. Feeling like I have enough discard now. Okay, we'll take no damage this turn. No damage this turn at all. Apparition, thank you. This is a fun Nightmare Hidden Gem deck. I think this deck is one of the coolest I've built in a while. It's a very interesting way to win for sure. LA plans, got replay 3. Not really the pinnacle of replayability there. Okay. Guess we'll replay the power a million times. It didn't do any damage though. I thought it would at least do some. Feels like a bug. I guess this Nightmare isn't going to do too much for us, sadly. Oh, we had victory in hand all along. Could upgrade a pinpoint. Do I need another pinpoint? Let's be real. It's possible. I'll take an upgraded dodge and roll. Then, what's better? Campfire and a shop with 272 gold and a regular fight, or 2 events and elite. I think the shop is better, just barely. And we'll upgrade a after image to... Ooh, we could upgrade an apparition to stick around. That way if we get it with well-laid plans, we can do the nightmare thing on it. That could be really good. Do some tracking. Be prepared. Ooh, kind of wish I didn't get rid of all that. Dang it. Okay, it's fine. We have well-laid plans. I want to take 0 damage. Cool. Fight's over. Went really well, actually. We'll take another upgraded prepared. And we'll visit this shop, and the shop has another well-laid plans we don't really care about. Another hidden gem that we could just go upgrade? Heck yeah. Alright, fine. Piercing Wail's also pretty good for the fight coming up. You know what? We're going to be able to buy it, so... Whatever. Let's do it. Let's buy it. Smith, we'll upgrade the other hidden gem. And we have a 32 card deck as the silent, per usual. Alrighty. So we have our Nightmare. Question is, do I play it? The answer truly is, I don't know. Could use a Lucky Tonic early on, if we need to. Could Nightmare, like a Meow's Fury, weirdly. Nightmare After Image also gets us pretty far. Let's do an After Image. Do prepared. Okay. Hold up. We can Nightmare Hidden Gem. And then... Oh, I guess I might as well drink this. We'll drink the Lucky Tonic to take 0 damage, because I'm so cocky about this fight that I'm just not thinking I'm going to take damage for the rest of the combat. So we'll Hidden Gem. Hidden Gem. Hidden Gem. Hidden Gem. Apparition. Play some damage cards. Do we pay for our hubris yet? Not yet. Not yet. Okay. Escape plan draws us a few cards, though. Footwork. It's a lot of cards to play. They're not weakened yet, so we probably do have to play one of these apparitions. Then we'll keep all the cards in hand. We basically have Runic Pyramid. Play a tracking. Yeah, this is getting silly now, isn't it? Oh, the Deadly Poison plays a bunch. We have more block than they can deal with. Our defend can get bigger. And we could just wait. We could dodge and roll, in fact. We don't need to dodge and roll, but we could dodge and roll. I'm going to keep the dodge and roll, the untouchable, and I guess piercing whale, and a defend in hand. I don't plan on taking damage this fight, but I do plan on clowning on this guy. Okay. So we can Hidden Gem. Hits the leg sweep. I don't know if it has to hit a different card every single time. But we could play like the Deflect and the Defend here, and then we played Meow's Fury. I was gonna pick up another Hidden Gem, but I guess there's no real point to that. Hidden Gem got replay 3. Okay, so Hidden Gem can be hit. We've learned. End turn. This is one of the most stupidly overpowered runs you will ever see in this game. At this point, where like the deck is scaled to be ridiculous. Let's pull Blessings of the Forge here. I don't know, might as well be even stronger. I'm not sure anything could touch us. Like, look at this leg sweep. This leg sweep's insane. Just this neutralize is insane. This neutralize hits for 40 and weakens them a bunch too. Like, this Hidden Gem has replay 3 on it. Oh no, it's too good. Keep the Hidden Gem around. I don't know. I don't know what I'm keeping around, honestly. Ah, the apparition evaded us once again. I think I might do too much damage here, actually. Whoops. I literally just accidentally wiped out that test subject phase. Now we should discard you. Oh my god. Okay, I kind of hate that the prepared got too many replays. We'll dodge and roll a million times. So we have stuff for next turn. This other Hidden Gem got replay a bunch. And we'll end turn. Keep all these in hand. Like, if I took damage on this fight, it would just be embarrassing at this point. What's in the deck? Ooh, Bird Swoop's in the deck. Okay, we can finally hit our Bird Swoop. Okay, did you... Okay, can things no longer get replay 3? Is that how this works? Have I hit the cap of replay? I suppose I can test it out. Yes. Okay, so things can no longer... You just can't, like, continuously get replay on things. So that's how they balanced it out. Balanced. So yeah, we're never going to take any damage. So these Hidden Gems no longer serve any purpose to me. And we're probably going to be able to take out the test subject in one turn. Three, four. Ooh, maybe not though. Prepared. Hidden Gem. Still never hit that apparition somehow. That's crazy. Never mind, we're gonna easily wipe out the test subject. Turns out, what was that, 40 damage? Was that Ricochet 40 damage? Hold up. Why was that 40 damage? 3 times 5, then we had +1 strength from something? Oh, right, for the potion. Cool. Yeah. And it got doubled. That works in a very nice way. Alright, well that is one of the craziest runs that I've ever had. Starting off strong. Silent, again, just being my favorite character. Nightmare Hidden Gem is so fun. Yeah, one a run without ever resting. Sounds right. One a run under 50, sure. Yeah, defeating boss, got elites. Yep. We got epochs to go. So yeah. Hopefully everybody's expecting that I win all of my first runs. I think I actually lost when I played the Necrobinder for the first time. I think the Necrobinder is a very strong character, but could lose. Okay, so now we have poison synergy on this island. It's important for me to keep in mind like what cards we do and don't have, since I'm used to just having all of them as a possibility. There's definitely certain archetypes I shouldn't try to build into due to the lack of cards, and potentially relics, though that's less of a consideration most runs, because you're just not seeing that many relics. You more just like plan around the relics that you end up getting. And we have the region. Alright, I'll take a sip of water. That was a good episode. Okay. And here we are with the region once again. Hopefully the quality of the video is okay. I'm not sure. I ended up changing some things, so if something ends up being wrong, let me know. I'm just doing a whole bunch at once here. It's the beginning of the challenge. It's not too bad. Could get a random rare card. Does the region have good rare cards? They have bad transforms, and I don't like greed. Though we could get some powerful stuff from the shop. Sometimes greed is good. We could see 2 shops even. If I really wanted to make the most out of this greed, and then go to a bunch of elite fights. Let's try it. I don't like this card. I rarely ever take it. But I feel like right now, it's worth taking. Shrinker Beetle. The region's so tiny and cute now. Glad we played the Venerate when we first saw it, rather than the Strike. Helped a lot on that turn. Spectrum Shift is a good endgame win condition. Solar Strike's a fine card, gives you stars, builds into the star synergy. I'm going to take Kingly Punch because I think it's a fun card to build around. Ooh, Shuriken. Hidden Cache is pretty good here. Ori could also just be really strong right away. Could get us set up for the rest of the run. How much do I value Shuriken? A tiny bit. I don't know if we have all the synergistic cards with Shuriken is the one problem. Could take like a Black Hole Hidden Cache as well, right? We could just take the Ori as well. But keeping a thin deck right now seems good. Let's do something I like would rarely ever do on a higher ascension. I was gonna say skip the Hidden Cache, but we're not doing that. Okay, so we're gonna go up the right path now. I'm not gonna visit that other shop. There would be no point. Hidden Cache. Block. This Nivit's gonna hurt us. How rude. Sorry. A little bit of lag there. I want to take him out in 2 turns. We should redrawing Falling Star. We want to upgrade the Kingly Punch as fast as possible. Okay. So Cosmic Indifference for the Kingly Punch, I think is how I'm going to build. Yeah, we're going all in on this punch. Does 12 damage immediately. Cosmic Indifference doesn't really get me there. We'll just double strike. We have enough stars for the rest of the time. So if we find anything that uses stars that we really want to play, we can. Could play Gather Light as well. I do like Gather Light. I like Know Thy Place too right now. Helps our Kingly Punch do a good amount of damage. And we could take the Sword and Stone, or we could take a bunch of gold, but we don't have a shop coming up. We do have a shop coming up if I really want to, actually. Sword and Stone could be good. We can use Strength. If we find Stardust, we'll be happy. Upgrade a card in the deck, even though we're just about to get an upgrade. We would like multiple upgrades. So sure, we'll upgrade the Kingly Punch. We know we're going to want that one upgraded. And we're probably going to want Know Thy Place upgraded, actually. We'll fight an elite. Sorry, I have all the sneezes today. Alright, Giant Statue. Could be a rough one. Strike, strike. Kingly Punch, gain a strength. Kingly Punch is going to get bigger. It's definitely going to be very nice to have on this fight. Yes, okay. So it's Defend, Falling Star, Kingly Punch. Put the Kingly Punch on top. And I don't want to go much bigger than this for the entire deck. For like the entire run. Tyranny can help us actually thin out our deck as well. Could upgrade it. And Lizard Tail, that has me feeling extremely safe. Okay. Rough first turn. We'll weaken the Fly Canid so we take as little damage as possible, but it was a terrible turn. Ooh. Cosmic Indifference, the Falling Star. And then we're already blocking in full, so might as well gain 2 stars. Maybe I should have kept the strike there. Okay. Got a bunch of cards I like seeing right away. Put the Kingly Punch back on top. They're gonna make me vulnerable and frail, which is very evil. That's okay. We don't care. You take 34? Guess I might as well just block in full then. Wait till the next time. Still have to take one more. Alright. You win. Good job. No, don't get rid of the Kingly Punch. I need that. Convergence is a good card, but is it the card that this deck needs? I really have to ask that question. Crescent Spear is also like fine for damage. I could use another decent damage card, but it's not good right now per se. We do have a lot of strength potential as well, so maybe it's Celestial Might. Though Celestial Might isn't something that I need. I don't know, we really want to keep our deck thin. Convergence is such a good card though. Let's take Convergence. It's really, really strong. And let's take Tyranny. We'll face an elite. Okay, you can Know Thy Place. Tyranny, and I think it's worth probably playing the Strike here and the Kingly Punch. We might as well use a block potion since it gets full value in blocking 12. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Get rid of the greed. Where we're going, we don't need greed. Adonis is being a little bit rude. have a feeling the convergence is what I don't need here. Yeah, we almost won. We'll take 4. Radonis, not doing too bad, too. That wasn't too bad to deal with at all. Skill Potion, Reptile Trinket, that can give us a lot of damage. We could take the Smith as a, like, sword win condition, but I just don't think we need it. Prophesize could get us back to Kingly Punch quicker. I don't know, it's a very expensive card. It's also better when you have a lot of zero-cost star stuff. It's better when you have zero-cost stuff in general. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna go to a shop. Ooh, I'd love to buy this Ghost Seed so we get rid of all the strikes and defends right away. That would have been awesome. Pale Blue Dot could come up. Gonna remove a strike. No, maybe I need more damage than this. Five or more cards. It's really only happening if we draw Falling Star and Know Thy Place in the same turn. Maybe with Convergence it happens more often now. Okay, we'll do another Elite. And of course it's the Frog Parasite. It had to be. Like, there's literally no other option. We had already faced the other 2 Elites on this floor. Rid of the Greed. Okay, so we can Know Thy Place. Kingly Punch. Could be a tough fight for us, thinking about it a little bit more now. Got Shuriken going. Can get 2 more stars. I would take the AoE star card. And we're gonna have a rough time. Yeah, he got to fill our deck twice before we redrew. Thankfully we get to exhaust the card at the start. Okay. We do have to draw a Cure All here. Convergence. Block. No real difference in playing the Falling Star this turn or not. Oh no, do a little bit more damage actually. So there was a difference. Okay. Tyranny helps with this fight a lot. I can recognize that. We'll grab the Falling Star. Hidden Cache. 1,000,000 stars. Yeah, we really need something else that uses stars. Maybe I should have taken the Forge card. I just didn't want to. We'll deal with the thing that has more HP. Deal with the thing that has more HP. Take 1. Not a bad fight. Tyranny was a godsend for this fight. Place Cosmic, get the Kingly Punch back. Take 0 damage. They never had a chance. Beautiful fight. Done. The sword is building. Reflect. Reflect is insane. Reflect is a really good card. Charge is also actually a really good card for thinning out the deck quite a lot. Ooh, is this actually Charge, though? No, I can't do that. I can't. I really should, though. It should be Charge here instead of Reflect, but Reflect is too good, and we just said we needed something with more stars. I think we had to take the Reflect there. Make the Pale Blue Dot better against my better judgment. And we'll face the Kin. Okay, Convergence. I think this will eventually be a fight I can handle. But we're going to take some damage getting there. Okay. We're going to have the Sovereign Blade. That seems really strong. Get rid of Greed. And play Reflect. Hidden Cache. we blocking in full? We're taking 1 damage. It's probably fine. I don't think I need to use my potion. I don't think playing Venerate there was correct. So why'd I do it? It's a great question. Do we want to exhaust the smith? But what if I didn't? Alright, we're probably gonna have to take care of A10 follower this turn. Yeah, this is... Wait, maybe. Maybe not. Nah, we should. We absolutely should. Okay, take 0. You can know thy place. Kingly punch. Take very little. Yeah. We shouldn't have a problem on this fight anymore. We get rid of convergence. Getting a little bit low. The Kingly punch back on top. Take 0. We venerate. 105 plus 42. Pretty solid damage. Go to the smith. We can reflect, just get the Sovereign Blade back on top. I guess we could have won this turn just by playing the Falling Star. It's okay. It's not about how fast you do it. It's about whether it gets done. Alrighty. Dying Star. Now we don't have the Smith in our deck, actually. We just have the Reflect. So the Dying Star could be good. We could make Royalties work. I don't think Royalties is a very good card. They did buff it so it gains 40 gold instead of 35 if you upgrade it, but like... I don't know. I like Dying Star. And we have 2 more elites we can face on this floor. We could face 3 elites. Maybe that's worthwhile. I like the path where we get to visit shops and face elites, though. So we'll try doing that. Start combat with 4 energy. Ooh, we could also just have more energy. This will really help us with Pale Blue Dot. So we won't visit the first shop we see. We'll wait a second. Alright. First card we have to get rid of is going to be Defend here. I mean, you can know thy place, but it doesn't really do too much, right? So we might as well wait a second. Hello, little kitty cat. Hope you're doing well. There you go. Alright. So, what do we want to play? Reflect, definitely. Blue Dot, probably. Probably in different orders than this. Would be my guess. They take 15. So, Falling Star, Know Thy Place. Cosmic Indifference, the Falling Star. Play all the cards that block. Then they're gonna bounce. We can get rid of that. I accidentally got rid of my Kingly Punch. No, they took my Kingly Punch. That's what happened. No, they're gonna steal the Kingly Punch! No, wait, I can't stop it. Oh no, I got rid of too many strikes. Okay. I was like, why don't we have any damage? Okay, Kingly Kick. Is it on to Kingly Kick? Is that our damage card now? What a jerk! Oh, that's... Oh my gosh. That That couldn't have happened but to ruin exactly this deck and archetype. That's like the one way this could have been completely ruined. Sorry, I'm a little bit stun locked after that. Okay. Kingly kick it is. You're switching Kinglies. I can't believe that happened. I should have noticed. I should have paid attention. The cat distracted me. It's all the cat's fault. Okay. Dying Star. I take no responsibility for my own actions. Couldn't be my fault. Okay. Don't need this. No, we do need this defend if we want to full block this turn. We have no money anymore, so we're not going to have a lot of energy anymore either as a consequence of having no money. Yeah, that does make sense. That actually totally makes sense. It is reasonable. But it makes me sad to realize. Okay, 27 damage, really? Don't quite enough to finish you off? Sure, fine. Get stunned. Yeah, you're gonna be vulnerable for next turn. We got our Kingly Kick. We had to find something that did damage. Glow, we'll take an upgraded Glow. Go to an event. Don't want to pick a doll at random. Like Daughter of the Wind, which gives us block every time we play an attack. I can't believe that insect just ruined my run. I'm actually really upset about that, if you can't tell. It's unfortunate. Let's put Dying Star on top, that can help us out. Just playing that card this turn, take 0 damage. Okay. Get rid of Greed, might as well. We can't gain enough energy here. So we'll take 15 from the Hunter Killer, because they just deal high damage. And we can block all at once here. So I think we should. Deal 37. Deal 7. They take 12. We can glow. Can always make it so they deal 0 damage. Hidden Cache. Know they place. I think once we draw Kingly Kick again, we could win. Yep. Easy peasy. Not a problem. Child of Stars is actually a good way to get block in the late game. We could take a Bulwark to have more damage options as well. Sure, we'll take the Child of Stars. Grab this block. Go visit this shop, which definitely can't be afforded. We'll go fight some more elites. Get some money back, which is good. We need the money for our combo here. How do I feel about the last thing that we were going to do? I think we need to beat this fight. I think if we can get to the key in Act 4 with this fight, we'll be pretty set. Like, they just hit themselves for 21 damage. Now we're going to take a lot of damage. That didn't feel very good. Ooh, I have to play the Dying Star or I lose it. Dang it. And I didn't want to lose Dying Star because of this exact turn. We'll wait. They're buffing themselves. We care not. I think maybe I could have won with Falling Star now that I think about it. Also potentially need to play Hidden Cache there. Now we'll reflect. We got Kingly Kick. It doesn't matter. Easy fight. Get the Lantern Key. Don't want to face elites though. Another Dying Star. Don't think we have the stars to do that, sadly. Well, we have to face an elite. I phrased that as a question, or as like an option. We never had a choice. Don't know if that was the right time to use our Forge Bot. Guess we don't play Know Thy Place because we don't want to make them take less damage. Bit of greed. We can venerate. Ooh, we're losing our Dying Star this turn. What are the odds? Well, we can put cards back on top, but that doesn't really help me all that much, does it? Well, maybe Reflect will get us through this fight. Alright. Surely Reflect gets us there, plus Kingly Kick eventually. And we can keep cards in hand, so we don't have to redraw them. Glow. Kingly Kick. Convergence. Hidden Cache. Okay. We'll reflect later. If we even have to. We don't have to. Alright, we can eventually assemble all the pieces of Exodia. Let's do a Charge Plus. We didn't take any damage that fight, which is a little absurd. Okay, there's one card in particular that's really good on this fight. And I hope we draw it. We're not taking too much damage. Take 3. It's not so bad. Okay, retaining Kingly Kick is actually pretty bad. that one's bad. It wasn't a problem when we had the punch, but it's much more of a problem now we have the kick. Okay, if we didn't draw the card I was hoping to draw, so now we're taking approximately 10 million damage. That's okay though. I can deal with 10 million damage, it appears. Yes. In fact, they'll only damage themselves. Should have let them damage themselves more. Yeah, we take nothing. Now we're going to draw the card that I was hoping to draw this whole time in Dying Star, because I knew we would. So now they don't deal any damage. Play the pale blue dot. Wow, this is actually a very functional deck. 21 cards. And I feel like it has legs. Like, it gets there kind of slowly, but it does get there. Which is all you can really ask from a deck. I don't know why I put Dying Star on top of all cards, but it makes me feel good about myself. Okay, we'll get rid of the defend, don't worry about it. Can't believe they took away my Kingly Punch. They took it away. Glimmer. Glimmer helps us with the Kingly Kick stuff. Am I confident enough to face the elites before the crab? The other two elites will do damage to us. It's a little too risky. Great common attack. Guess I'll lose the energy potion. Could add debris. I like collision course, so it kind of does the opposite of what we want. And a shop, of course. Okay. Well, don't want to lose out there. We'll rest. At least we didn't have to take damage. That was the thing I was worried about in this fight. We'll use the skill potion if and when we have to. Hello there, Ganondorf. The Spire's been going well. Sorry if I missed your message a little bit earlier. I had my chat down because I'm not signed into it for some reason. But, yeah, things are going pretty well. It's a hard turn to figure out what I wanted to do. Get rid of the greed and lantern key. Cosmic Indifference. Maybe reflect here. Take damage. Take 13 damage. Okay, we can't play the reflect, unfortunately. We can pale blue dot. Is that supposed to happen? We're supposed to not be able to play the reflect here? That feels wrong somehow. But yeah, we're winning. Not sure if you saw the title of the stream, but the goal is to never die. Okay, I don't have the energy to do everything I want to do. I'm gonna drink this skill potion. We're gonna get a bulwark. That makes me feel a little bit better. Okay. I like having a Sovereign Blade in hand to live with. We can also charge whenever we want. Get rid of a Venerate. Reflect. Already blocks enough for us. Guess we might as well grab Reflect again. Sure. You take 21. We do need to focus on Rocket. Okay, Dying Star. I want to keep it around. So we're going to continue to do that. Okay, we drew Kingly Kick, but we can draw it again, make it cheaper. I don't need more block this turn, so we'll draw Kingly Kick, make it cheaper. Yeah, good to hear. I see a convergence in a small deck, so I would expect the deck to be manageable. I do enjoy the title. Thank you. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting challenge from start to finish, so... I don't know if I'm the one to do this challenge, but I'm not sure if anybody else has. And that excites me greatly. This is a challenge my friend recommended doing. And I really liked the idea of it. I will reflect to deal the damage back. Sovereign Blade isn't really doing much. We'll get rid of the debris, of course. You can know thy place, and we can probably just win this turn. I gotta upgrade this Kingly Kick. An insectoid stole our Kingly Punch, and it made me very sad. Ooh, make it so, decisions, and comet. Now we already have all the star expenditure that we can manage. Decisions doesn't really help us with that. This is going to be a challenging option, but I think I need to potentially skip comet, though we could always just charge away some of the cards that we can't play. Comet is very good. Decisions, I mean, it can be good. Playing Glow a bunch of times, Convergence a bunch of times, Know Thy Place even, Hidden Cache okay, it's going to be decisions. It's going to be hard to manage getting up to 6 stars, but if we can do that, we'll be good. Now, I actually do have a little bit of draw, so I'm not sure I want to do this one, but creating an ethereal copy of the first attack we play each turn is actually insane. That one's really good. Okay, now we need to fight one more elite. I want to get my sword in the stone. Our Kingly Punch deck was so cool. And they forced me to switch to Kingly Kick. We get the last lead at the end and get some campfires on the way. I like that. Hello, good turn for Dying Star, at least. I like taking 0 damage. Oh, this Dying Star is going to be unplayable. That's a shame. We'll take 6. Get rid of the strike. Charge. Right, we already drew our 2 curses immediately. Why? Why would that happen to me? I don't know if that's correct. Glow. Minion Dive Bomb. Minion Dive Bomb. Glimmer. Reflect back on top. Travel Stars, Know Thy Place. We take 2, but then hopefully we don't take any more for the rest of combat. Can always play a million decisions. I think we're just going to exhaust it. This combat isn't that deep. Retaining Kingly Kick. Again, not very useful. I guess we just win. I can calculate victory. Man, being sick is rough. I've heard this called the ladder streak. At least half the runs of Spire 1 should be manageable. Right? That's true. The ladder streak. That's good. Good thing to know. The name for it. Yeah, I figured in Slay the Spire 1 it probably would have been done. Did anybody do it in Slay the Spire 1? I imagine so, given the game's popularity. Alright, we have History Course, so now the last card we played. We get to play again. We might be able to remove this debt before it becomes too bad of a problem. Let's hopefully not find another curse. Almost found that curse. And now we know it's over there. Hey, we found a rare card too. White Bee statue, very nice. Second Tyranny, kind of insane. Kind of not good, but kind of also really fun. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. Can't card with Swift 2. Guess that's gonna be good with our current Tyranny. Alright. Just wanted to preserve my Dying Star. I don't know why I want to preserve my Dying Star in this fight, actually, now that I think about it. Probably really doesn't matter for this fight. Though we did get to play it again, which is kind of awesome. Charge, get rid of our debt, get rid of our strike. Falling Star. Then we'll play a Falling Star again for free next turn. Never gonna hit decisions on this fight. But I wasn't planning to. Oh, it does copy our decisions in a weird way that I don't like. We're gonna take some damage. I very much expected that to happen on this fight. So first attack we do, we'll get copied. Hold up, we'll glow. It's just an ethereal copy. It does not get cheaper, so we'll do this. Okay, we won. Easy. It's fun when you're calculating, but you just have victory in hand. Okay, this was a good path because we have all these campfires where I can hit what I want. Yeah, I want Reflect to be better. If we're going to be blocking Aeon Glass, we're going to need it to be a bit stronger than it currently is. And we want Kingly Kick to be better, because that's kind of one of the main damage cards of our entire deck. Warpaint, okay, made Convergence and Defend better. I love that. What a funny deck. Alright, double Tyranny. Get rid of all the bad stuff. Yeah, Rhapsody's ladder streak was what got me into the game. I think Baylor did a no-skip ladder years ago. What's a no-skip? What's the difference? Ooh, I don't like having to get rid of these two cards. Wait, I think I played that wrong. Okay, we can get rid of Greed. I like getting rid of that card. I like getting rid of a terrible block. Put the Kingly Kick back on top. Redraw the Kingly Kick. Maybe play it. It gets played again next turn. We lose some gold, which we're losing gold every turn from Sea of Gold, but that'd be a bit rough. We can do this. Decisions keeps us in the game for sure. So it's 54 damage. Let's do a Decisions. Oh, we already have full block. So just having stars for the rest of the fight makes me feel pretty comfortable. Okay, it was GG. Easily. I don't know if Attack Potion's actually the best card here, but we'll take it. Fight our last elite to get the Sword of the Stone. And hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, definitely really do want to keep Tyranny around here. Darn, it's going to be a while before we get rid of that debt. And might end up rusting at the very last shop. Or at the very last campfire. Not shop. Okay, get rid of our defense. Can just reflect. Don't even have to make them know thy place. Okay, 43 damage, yep. This is your pain turn. And by pain turn, I mean it's the turn where you inflict pain on me. But we should have a reflect coming up, right? We're gonna weaken you. No, we had a venerate coming up, I'm dumb. Okay. We should have had a reflect coming up. But instead we're going to have to stars our way to victory. I think next turn he's got a bunch of attacks. Now we got a defend coming up. Sweet. It's okay, it didn't matter. Why is this so hard? Double Tyranny does make this quite difficult. It's going to be so good against the Aeon Glass fight, though. If we use up all our stars and don't draw what we need, we actually could be in trouble here, so we need to play Dying Star. Get rid of our debt, get rid of our block. Probably should have copied that card. Eyeball's trying to hit us for the best, but it's okay. Is there a fight where Double Ear Tyranny runs out of cards, or the fight's going to be fast enough? Fight should be fast enough. Also, is the quality of the stream okay? I was testing out different settings this time around. I wanted to know if it was better or worse. But I don't think we run out of cards on AM Glass. At least. Just gonna get rid of these 2 cards. We shouldn't need it for the rest of the combat. Like, this fight should be over. Cool. Razor Tooth, that's a fun one. Not gonna be super relevant for us, but it's fun. Could take another Cosmic Indifference, perhaps another Glow even. We've got a shop. I'd like that Mummified Hand. Now we could remove our debt. I actually don't even care about removing our debt that much. Getting block on a bunch of our cards seems kind of good though. Wait. If we spend too much money here, we lose our energy. So we shouldn't spend too much money. Just get rid of the debt. And 62 should be enough. We like having energy. We'll heal up, even though we probably really don't have to. We have Lizard Tail and everything. But we'll have the Sword of Jade. We're stronger now. Ah, you're rude. Okay. We'll pale blue dot. Copy an attack that we play. Cosmic Indifference, the collision course. I like the idea of playing Glow. Alright. Of course we'll be able to get rid of the Withers now. Alright, we don't get to get rid of 2 yet. That's coming. Alright. Let's try to make the Reflect the last card we play. I guess it's not going to be that. It's going to be this card. Can't Cosmic the Cosmic. Yes, we can. And Cosmic that Cosmic. Okay. This should be easy. Stream quality looks fine to me, but I wouldn't notice a difference. No worries. Looks fine to you, that's all I need. What is this? Oh, right, we're playing Cosmic Indifference, of course. Put the Kingly Kickback on top. Hidden Cache. Venerate. Cosmic Indifference. The Glow back on top. Play the Wither. Shouldn't replay on Iron Glass. I forgot that we have, like, other cards that I could be playing now. Like, we could have been drawing one more from the start, right? Like, this is silly. How many cards do we have in hand? Oh, I don't have the numbers on yet. So that got changed. Isn't there a way that we could see numbers always? Yeah, there we go. Show card count. Sweet. Okay, that helps so much. Yes, we have 8. Excellent. Alright, right, you can't even be weakened and vulnerable. Right, you got copied. That's actually unfortunate. I'm not trying to copy cards right now. We're getting Wither. Wait a second. Okay, I like to draw 3. I'm going to play Glow a bunch of times. Okay. Now we're going to have them weakened and vulnerable for a long time. We can remove debris. We can remove Wither when we need to. Debris and Wither in the discard somehow. So play the Kingly Kick. We do not get to freely draw the Kingly Kick. Don't ask me why I thought we did, but we don't. I love that we just get to fill our whole deck with debris. Guess we should drink this. It's free. Adding a random colorless card while we have 0 energy doesn't seem that great to me. Shouldn't that have been free? Felt like that should have been free. I'm wrong. Obviously. We took damage. That's embarrassing. I feel like I didn't have to take damage this fight. Let's just admit, I don't know what I'm doing. But we're gonna play the strike again? Nah, we're good. First attack to play, Kingly Kick. Okay. Well, at least the insect made me reevaluate Kingly Kick, and it's definitely a takeable damage card. Like, that is totally fine. And we've won with the Regent. Can I win with the other 2 characters? Will the streak start out alright? Oh, the ladder climb. So many unlocks to get. I have Epoch. Seeds. Alright. Oh, there's customizable seeds now. Right, literal seeds. We unlocked customizing seeds. Excellent. That's cool, I guess. We got some of the potions I'm very used to by now. The Regent got some of their relics that I really only see fencing manual, but like Lunar Pastry at the end of your turn, gain a star, and then for every 10 stars spent, gain block. Those are really good. Fencing manual is fine. It's definitely not like bad. It's just fine. Doesn't excite me. Try harder. Ooh, all the potions. Add 3 upgraded colors cards to your hand is like maybe the rarest potion of all time. I don't know what its actual rarity is, but that's not... It can't be high. The Necrobinder has been unlocked. Alright. That was good. Exciting. Okay. We are going into the Necrobinder run. 0 losses yet. 0 restarts, of course. Just a ladder climb, as I've been informed. Now, Silken Trees, enchant all cards with the first card reward with Glam, Fishing Rod, or Silver Crucible. Silver Crucible and Fishing Rod are very interesting, because Fishing Rod gives you upgrades, probably more than Silver Crucible by the end of the run. Sometimes not, if you really avoid common fights. But Silken Trees gives you that first card reward, and I don't know, I think Silver Crucible is still what I'm going to take, but maybe we should try something else. Can also hit up a bunch of campfires, and a shop, and an elite, but we are the Necrobinder, and we're on the Overgrowth, so the elite could be scary. We might not do the elite. We'll find out. Based on what our upgraded cards are. I'd like to do the elite, though. Also, probably shouldn't have blocked like that at all. Yeah, that's alright. Not gonna be punished. Character-specific potions and relics just feel rare because they can only show up in 20% of runs. It's true. But I feel like I've seen the other 2 potions on the Regent far more often. I don't hate early Flatten. It's damage. And then I like Gorged, because we get 2 upgraded cards here. Taking a poke with the Flatten seems good. Could go heavy into the Osti attack deck, but I really think Negative Pulse is the way we want to go. Grave Blast maybe is also really good there. But that was really good. Getting the upgrades just like that. Can't be mad. Negative Pulse is just a good card. when it's upgraded. It's also just a good card. I'm a huge fan. Rattle. Oh my gosh. Don't let me do it. Don't let me click the button. I'm clicking the rattle button. It's absurd. You shouldn't click that button. But we do have damage quickly, right? Like, that was one thing that we needed for the elite fight to seem manageable. We can do that. Should have played the bodyguard first there. Hopefully that won't matter. It's very unlikely to, I think. Now we just need to play like a million fetches. Bone Shards is not what we want to take. I don't think Sikkim is good enough either, even though we're doing Aussie attacks. We're going to go for this elite. It's my worst nightmare. Let's do a Swift Potion. I was really hoping to draw another Aussie attack. That's unfortunate. Should have played the defend first. I'm definitely not locked in today. I can feel how not locked in I am. Please don't do too much damage to me, statue. Alright. That's a lot of damage. But we get a relic out of it. Another explosive potion, and we get a reanimate. I couldn't take a reanimate. I'm gonna rest and take on the other elite. Okay, the explosive potion doubled here is actually incredible. Poke finally shows up with Flatten. This frog parasite's going down. They stand actually no chance. Osti's huge. Might as well let them die to doom. Maybe we even save an explosive potion? I don't know. Like, I could see saving it here. We're not going to take any damage this turn. And then two of them are going down. Wow, we actually didn't need it. Maybe it'll be useful on the Phantom fight. Everyone has a common, uncommon, and rare colorless cards and are a rare one and should have the same rarity as Ghost in a Jar, the Essence of Darkness. Ah, you meant potions? Gotcha. Wait, are you doing each ascension on each character 55 runs in a row? The ladders I saw in Spire 1 only did 21 and increased the ascension as they cycled through the characters. Yeah, I'm doing 55 runs in a row. Correct. The idea is 55 runs in a row. Alright, Great Blast. Yeah, I'll take that. Our chest is empty. That's sad. Wouldn't mind upgrading the reanimate here. That'd be pretty good. Yeah. If we're gonna play it. Could take on more elites. Could just get more cards with normal combats. I feel comfortable doing that. Less comfortable the other way. Summon, get huge damage. Take nothing. Thank you, Asti. But yeah. I mean, Slay Spire 1, that totally makes sense. Given that there's 20 Ascensions. Like, that's a lot more runs. That'd be what? I don't know, twice the amount of runs I'm doing? So, totally makes sense that people might not have done that. Slay Spire 1. Easy fights. We'll take a Defy, but our deck is looking real clean. Like, this is almost all of what I want to add to it. I'm going to upgrade the Bodyguard, because I think Bodyguard gets played often enough. So, this should be a good one. I'll take another Poke if I see it as well, but I'd really, really like to see Fetch. I actually don't know if Fetch exists, now that I'm thinking about it. And if it doesn't, that's really sad. Oh no, Fetch might not be in the pool. But fetch is so necessary for this deck to all be reasonable and okay. So, you know, it's a completely reasonable challenge. I don't think fetch is in the pool. I don't know why I feel that strongly about it, but like, I'm starting to feel strongly about it. Okay, poke upgraded. Very nice. Shouldn't take damage on this fight again. Reanimates. Super good for us. We have an unleash. Should have done double unleash this turn. That's okay. You still don't take damage. You don't take any damage. I'm very excited to, you know, do this when potentially other people are gonna follow up later. Like, I want to do this now, and I want to get this done before release so that I could do it again when the game gets released. Which might be one of the crazier things I've ever said, but it's what I want to do. Okay, we have some plays here. I think that was worth doing. We'll reanimate. Get our Aussie being big. Poke. Flatten. Lock. Take no damage. Aussie survives at 1. Easy plays. Okay. Of course, now we draw Defy. Now we draw a Grave Blast. We'll Defy twice, so that they stay weakened for next turn. It's just that easy. I'm going to draw more. Yeah, because I thought you'd be rude and just not let me do what I want to. Thank you, Bantam. Thank you very much. And then we'll upgrade here. Bodyguard. Probably need to play Unleash. Might take damage here. No, we were able to draw a Weaken. We got to poke. Flatten as well. Rattle needs a buff. I don't think that's controversial. But like, it really needs a buff. We had such a good turn there, and the payoff felt so pointless. Okay. Anything we want to grab out? Could be poke. Okay. Take 2 more damage, but we win. Energy pot. Sentry mode. Reanimate. Eradicate. Okay, Sentry mode does make Rattle better. I think I like Reanimate and Eradicate better, but like, we're gonna take the Sentry mode. If we can't have Fetch, we gotta do something. Move 5 cards that get better. Double our block. I don't think Relax is a good card. I just don't think it's good. I saw someone who thought Relax was good, and maybe I'm wrong, but like, it feels just not useful to me. We'd like to visit a shop. I think I'm going to go to this early shop on the right-hand side. We could go to 2 shops with an elite. The left-hand side's a lot more dangerous, but a lot more exciting too. I think just doubling the block gained is pretty good. We already have a lot of upgraded cards, so we don't need that many more. My cat's finally ready to get off. Sweet. My lap is free. We're good. Okay, yeah, I think the right side is safer. We'll take the safer side. Although maybe I should take more risks in the early part of the challenge. That was an awkward turn. At least we were able to preserve some of our block. It's nice. Okay. Could reanimate, or we could define negative pulse. Rave Warden, be able to draw more later. And we'll just have to negative pulse again. Yeah, like that. And we'll poke you. And we don't even need the other attacks. Negative pulse just gets the job done. Looks like a fetch should be in the pool if you want to in the future. I don't think it's too hard to edit the game file to unlock it after you've unlocked it all normally once. I mean, I want to go through like the full real process, so this is fine. Oh, Sleight of Flesh is in the pool. Is Sleight of Flesh ever bad? This has got to be one of the worst decks for it, but like, let's test it out to see if it's bad here. Obtain a random 0-cost card. The Necromancer has such good random 0-cost cards, but it's always poke. It's like, it's fine. But, like, that's not the card that you want, you know? Like, it's just not the card you want. We're not gaining extra gold in any special way here. Sparkling Rouge should be good. I'll take a Putrefy as well. We have a Sleight of Flesh, and we also just like Weaken and Vulnerable. Like now, for instance. What'd you steal? Rattle? Oh no, a moderately useful card. Okay, hopefully we see some fetches. Leave the soul in the deck. I guess I can Sleight of Flesh here. Because we're almost guaranteed to draw 2 attacks next turn, since we have a Sweeping Gaze. Yeah, I guess there was like a slight amount of risk that I didn't need to take. We'll take the Rattle back, I guess. Skip all these. Go up towards this Elite, because there's a Campfire plus a question mark. Ooh, Sentry Mode? Or Reanimate? Guess I'll go for the Sentry Mode. Look at that, we did 30 damage to Overcopter. Crazy. That's a random attack? Well, dang. Block for 12 at least. Thank you, Pale's Legion. Okay. Randomly attack that guy. Taking some damage. Taking 1 damage. That's not that bad. Could be far, far worse. That was good damage. That was really good damage. Sweeping Pulse has got a lot better, of course. Do 10 damage a pop, so we might as well hit. Cool. Death's Door, not exactly going to be useful for us, though. None of those cards were. I want to make Sentry Mode a lot more playable, but making it cost 1 energy. Used our block on that turn. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Aussie doesn't care about the strength negative, though. So we should play our strikes first before Aussie's attacks. Or our blocks first. Before Aussie's attacks. Aussie's just been our wall, our meat shield. Okay. I think we unleash Graveblast Unleashed. Ooh, that unleash. Yeah, there we go. Explosive Ampule, I suppose, could have been useful. we fight the Decimillipede as our one elite? What are the odds of that, though? Don't tell me. Enchant a thing with Swift 2. I guess we'll make that Sentry mode. Maybe I should have enchanted an attack with more damage. Could have been Rattle. Could have been a super damaging Rattle. What am I doing? Poke. I don't know if it's correct to poke the Entomancer. Ow. Ow. They did damage to me. I don't feel like they're supposed to do damage to me. I'm gonna play Bodyguard. Try to make sure we have HP for next turn as well. In case things go awry. I feel like weakening them is pretty important here. I think playing Sleight of Flesh was actually the most important thing I could have done there, though. So why didn't I do that? Alright, adding 2 Dazes to our deck doesn't sound smart. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad ideas. Bad ideas all around. Okay, Sleight of Flesh. We're playing you. Like we should have all along. Not playing all these Sweeping Gazes. So we redraw our deck. Okay. Three Dazes. Wait, we're already on 3? Oh, they stopped adding Dazes at some point. Okay. That's 7 times 7? Wait, that seems like a lot. Good time to triple our block, huh? Okay, Grave Blast. Defy. Sweeping Gaze. We've won. We've won. Okay, 50% it either happens or it doesn't. Yeah. That's how math works. For Decimillipede interactions. Yeah. Okay. I'd like more ethereal synergy. Wonder if we'll find it. Maybe I shouldn't have blocked there, just taking the damage, let Aussie die, and had block for later. Almost didn't play my poke. Got a madman, am I? This is a very damaging turn, unfortunately. And we're gonna take it. 13. Ow. I guess we can reanimate safely now. This guy did add Toxic before his doom. But like, we can't take damage anymore. So it's fine. Is that 3rd Toxic in my hand? I didn't notice. Whenever you play Soul, summon one. Nope, nope, none of these are it. Colorless Potion. Over an Energy Potion, maybe? They sometimes have much better high rolls that I think is worth gambling on. We got a Kunai. I think we're going the Asti attack deck. I prefer not taking damage. Go away, Spiny Toad. Nobody likes you. Double Dexterity, though. It's pretty good. He's got Thorns. He's hitting for 17. We take nothing. Okay. It's just that easy. They're doomed. What a good fight. Second upgraded Sleight of Flesh. Kind of good. Not like that good. I think I might just rest before this crab fight. I'm a little bit worried that we have potions. I should have just upgraded. I just didn't, like, have much I cared about upgrading, you know? Oh, we're dooming them slightly. 22 doom. It's a good start. Let's drink a couple of this potion. It's the worst that could happen. We grab entropy. That's the worst that could happen. Transformer strike. Sentry mode. Ooh, misery is incredibly good, actually. Face there. Try not to take too much damage, and we have the buffer potion for rocket if we have to. But I'm hoping we don't have to. Transformer strike. Take rage blast. Hey, we hit you. Why did we not turn around? Interesting. Didn't know it worked like that. I think I will drink this buffer. Guess there's no reason to block if you're going to drink that buffer. Necromastery. Do we let them die to doom? Sounds reasonable. Now the crab has 99 block. Which makes it feel less reasonable. Dance Macabre, one of my friend's favorite cards for some reason. Lustify. I think it was worth it. Take 0 damage. And Rocket's, like, not long for this world. Unleash. Alright, that did it. They've unleashed again. In fact, they don't get another turn. They're dead. Okay. There. Yeah, that should be good for us, I think. And then we could fight lots of elites. Yeah, I like this right side path a lot. Early shop. We can spend our 352 gold. Do we even draw other cards during our turn? With Sentry mode, I guess. Fiddle doesn't look too bad here. Though, again, ethereal copy of an attack is pretty dang good. It's pretty dang good. Apparitions are also really good. Facing the Queen. We just did apparitions. We haven't taken the fiddle. We've taken Music Box and Distinguished Cape today, but we haven't taken the fiddle. We don't have energy for the fiddle. But it is really good versus the Queen fight. I'm taking it. Can't stop me. I hope that's enough block. It was. Can't draw cards during our turn. Didn't take damage yet. Okay. This is where things get real. Should have played that other strike first. We took max HP damage there. That wasn't ideal. I'm not happy about it. I might have had lethal in that turn, like a completely different way, but I don't care. Wow. Don't want any of these. Maybe I undervalue vulnerable too much. Wow, Fetch is here. Can you believe it? I didn't think that it could show up. Deathbringer's like almost certainly going to be better for us, though. We'll grab a Fetch. We'll get rid of a Strike. And our deck feels better and lighter already. Not taking damage turn 1 sure is hard. I really want to play those Slights of Flesh, but it seems very challenging to do. Similarly, like, I want to play this Domain. So, we've got upgrades we need to do. Oh, I don't have any block in hand. Could play Domain, but then we're just going to take a bunch of damage. Let's just not play our big block. It's our Asti block. Sometimes better block, sometimes worse block. Save a soul. Got him. Take another negative pulse because it's insane on the queen fight, and it's good on this fight. Ooh. I'll play Demay here, but I'm not sure if that's correct. I also don't know if killing a construct here is going to be correct, because we're probably not fast enough to actually do that. We're taking 4 damage. This isn't that bad. This could be worse. We're drawing 8 cards a turn, right? Alright, souls are useless. That Grave Warden's bad. I forgot how useless the souls were. We should be playing them every time. Yeah, Sleight of Flesh is really good, though. End of Days. Alright, you know what? I'll take it. I don't think it's that good right now, but we'll take it. Transform a strike into a block card. Death's Door, perfect. That's a block card. Demay, please be cheaper. Okay. Ornamental Fan, I mean, I guess we play with Ornamental Fan. No, not more artifact, guys. I'm gonna drink this triple block right now. It's not the best turn for it necessarily, but it seems decent. Okay. Can't really get anything for cheap enough to matter. So we'll just punch him. We're gonna take some burn damage, I've decided. Because I want to have more block for this turn. Okay. We had more block for this turn. I'm grateful and concerned. We were able to block in full, so that was correct to do. Getting dexterity going. Okay, now we'll block. This block seems appropriate, because we don't want to take that much burn damage. Right, fetch is now bad. I also kind of forgot about that. Could Gigantamax this potion? It's unleashed. But we aren't taking damage. So we should just not use the potion. Ollie Smooth Stone, pretty good. No escape. I mean, we really don't need it. So why'd I click it? Because I can. Oh, because I can. Right, we don't draw, but like we do play well. Upgraded rare skill. Kind of didn't want to lose my Gigantification potion. Let's take a look at a rare skill. Transforming a card into a soul is like actively bad. I don't hate another reanimate. Maybe Transfigure was correct there, but like I think we're fine without it. Okay. Sleight of Flesh. Putrefy? Maybe that's correct? Ah, we took 20. That doesn't feel correct anymore. It feels like I did something very wrong. But playing with Sleight of Flesh is good. 6 times 4. Okay, that's a lot of damage. But we block with Asti. Take more damage. Take 2 more damage. Dang, 9 times 4. Uh-oh. Excuse me. I'm worried all of a sudden. I think we still block, though. Take 2. Okay. Everyone's wrong once in a while. Cool. $43 damage. We survive if we play the 2 defends, right? But does the end of days kill? 13, so they go down to 64. All of a sudden this run became so serious. Okay, they go down to 64. Might be worth just throwing this out there. So then they go down to... This should do it if it works the way I think it does. Yeah. Okay, 0 damage taken. I don't know, maybe I'm looking for Necromastery. We're going to go to this event and hope that it heals us. Nope, gives us a Clumsy. Alright, we'll take Horncleat, though. Horncleat for a Clumsy. I'll accept that trade. That's not the worst trade. I've taken worse. This deck wants energy so badly. I feel like I would take any energy now. Take 0 damage. They're gonna fly. It's a good time for Demay. Our block is recovering. Doom them slightly. We definitely let this deck get out of control. The heck kind of turn is this? Okay, they're doing 33. I can't do much about this, I feel like. Take 1. Now we're vulnerable for a million turns. That's bad. Oh, we don't have actually damage we're doing either. Oh no. What was I doing the first go around through my deck? It feels like I did nothing. Okay, we take 0. But now we don't have our big block for this turn, but that's fine, because you don't need the big block on this turn. That's not what this turn's about. Look at that rattle. Almost being useful. You need the big block on this turn. Okay. We got 20 block. I think they're dead though. Thank you. Take a defy. We definitely heal. And will I lose my first Necrobinder run again? Will the streak end here? Then we'll have to start all over again? Could. Very easily could. Okay, domain. It's not a bad start though. I feel like Demay has to be played, so this was important to do. Do a reanimate, block in full, add a little bit of doom, that's fine. And we have the speed potion for a big block turn if we need to. I think we need to on this turn. Should have done that first. We'll play the sentry mode. It's good to start getting it out. Okay. Osti's still big. We're just gonna kill the Torchhead before they go again, but then simultaneously weaken the Queen. I do like getting the second slide of flesh off. Osti hits. I could die to Doom. Then we get another free turn, right? No, the Queen gets to go, but she's buffed him, not herself, right? That's the main difference. She doesn't start with a buff of strength, which is actually kind of huge when she dies to, when the Torchhead dies to Doom. So, as a result, we take nothing here. Guess we'll just block. Queen is doomed. Alright, easy fight. No losses. Knew I had a competent deck. I know what I'm doing. Ho ho, boy. Alright. Easy. Vengeance it is. Okay. So the Fiddle, you know, Fiddle's good against the Queen and paid off there. Like, I did think it was more beneficial than not, for sure. I really liked it there. Defeated boss without taking damage. Good stuff. One more run to go. The defect. Can I do it? Oblivion, Scourge, and Countdown. Countdown kind of sucks, but I mean, it's okay sometimes if you have other Doom block synergy, which I don't know if that exists yet. I like how we had Fetch at the end there, but it just wasn't helpful. And we'll unlock Futility. Okay, 0 losses so far. So good. Defect is unlocked. The defect wouldn't let me down. I know that. So far, the Ascensions have been a little bit harder, and I think that's just because like I've been playing a lot of multiplayer recently. I finally got myself up to Ascension 10 with the help of a friend who had a day to spare. It was So far, so good. 4 wins, 0 losses. Defect is unlocked. It's beautiful. Alright. Finally we are on the defect, and all we have to do is win one more time, and then we'll have 50 more wins to go. And every run after this one will be harder. Well, actually, arguably the next runs could be easier since we have more elites to fight at different times, and that can be better sometimes. You could make that argument that Ascension 1 is easier, but elites are still scary. And you should respect them. And they're definitely scarier once you start to hit like Ascension 9 and 10. I like this elite path that ends in kind of a double shop. I don't want the double shop, but I don't really like any of these options too much. If we're going to do a double shop, maybe I'll do the booming conch. I haven't tried it since it's got its energy buff. I think maybe it's okay taking 2 damage here. Oh wow, we don't have to take anything. Good fight. We like Rocket Punch, but we don't know if we have all the synergies for Rocket Punch. We are going to face the shops. Double shop this act, right? Double shop. I mean, we could go a single shop and double campfire instead. Either way, this could be good. Sword in the Stone. I mean, we are planning on fighting elites, right? With the booming conch, so we might as well. Take 3 damage here. Not much could be done about it. So we take no more damage. Go for the eyes. It's a way to be weakening our enemies. One of those question marks did end up being a combat, which is a tad unfortunate. I think I played that wrong. Yeah, we definitely played that wrong. But at the same time, it doesn't matter. Oh, how nice. Right, because they don't do enough damage. They're purposefully weaker. We basically guarantee win next turn. Yeah. Easy fight. Take a boost away, because boost away is strong. Do we have enough to fight an elite yet? Enchant a... Defend with Spiral. We're up against the Underdocs, so that should be okay. Rocket Punch. Drawing 2 cards is pretty good. Eels. Eels, eels. Okay. Go for your eyes. Double block. And I think we'll get another hit out there. Taking 2 damage seems okay. In this situation. Taking 4 damage seems okay in this situation. Rocket Punch is now online. Now I think I can take none damage for the rest of the fight, if we're lucky. But not if we're unlucky. Yeah, I did that wrong. But it still feels so right. We took no damage. Oh, easy. Yeah, none damage for the rest of the fight. That was pretty good. That was easy. Control is really strong, but you need to be aggressive and good at knowing limits. Yeah, that sounds like me. Aggressive, but good at knowing limits. We have nothing really pushing us towards using our orbs. Let's check out the Hyper Beam buff, even though we just fought the enemy that would be, like, theoretically best against. I think Zap Free now no longer becomes as appealing. Go for the eyes, though. That could help us against the Waterfall Giant. clamp, sturdy clamp. Okay, we just got one of the best relics in the game. Let's upgrade the hyper beam too. Make it a lot better. And T. I wanted to fight an elite. You can't make me. And I want to spend money at a shop. Grr, arg. That's annoying. Well, at least it makes this fight easier, I guess. Wow, we're still gonna take damage on it. Thanks, T-Shop. Thanks a lot. Okay. Glacier. I auto-clicked the Glacier. I shouldn't have done that. It called to me. It's still fine, like, if we don't play the Hyper Beam, you know? Like, we don't have to play the Hyper Beam straight away. And on Terra Eel, we don't even want to rush it. So this is totally A-okay, and not at all a fault of mine. Alright, we have Sturdy Clamp too. We don't have to, like, be crazy about any of this. We can take our time on this fight, easily. No need to rush it. Then we'll start playing our Hyper Beam. I can't hit him this turn. Next turn. Okay, yeah, this is it. This is go for the eyes. This is the whole Hyper Beam. This is the deal. We're doing good. I should have done something else. Whatever. It's kind of infeasible that we lose here. Meal ticket. Alright, that does something for us at the very least. Hotfix probably not going to be what I need. Leap. Leap. Just because we're facing the Waterfall Giant, I'm going to take this leap. We healed 15, which is very, very nice. Shatter got insane, but we don't have a Shatter deck with Hyper Beam in it. No, we don't have to over-index on Hyper Beam. Right? Like, maybe we do take Shatter. Maybe Shatter is just that good of a card now. I've yet to experiment with it. I'm going to remove Zap. Did I go Fisticuffs? If only it was like Fist of Strike or something, you know? Alright, we're like always playing this boost away, so let's make it as good as possible. Okay. Keep in mind we have Distilled Chaos and all that. But we won't be able to win quick with Hyper Beam. Okay. It's going to be very important that we don't take any damage. Sturdy Clamp is going to help us so much with that. It's also going to be important that we do damage as fast as possible. Maybe it's just important that we have all the block. Oh, I hate how slow this is going. We took out our Zap. That's why this is going so slow. Shouldn't have taken out the Zap. Turns out. Like, we won't take damage, but neither will it. It literally can't. Unless we start playing Hyper Beams. We're gonna let it go up to like 10 million attack, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna explode for like 250 billion. That's okay. Like, what's so wrong with that, you know? We're like just barely doing enough damage to get it lower. This is a little embarrassing. Is now the time? Ah, shoot. I think now's the time. Ooh, I like that little animation for it. That's cool. Okay, these frost orbs are now pretty useless. Uh-oh. We're gonna take damage. We lost all our block and we took damage. I did something wrong. Wait. Played the wrong card there. By accident. Okay. One more Hyper Beam, though. And we can't lose, like... Okay. More than one more Hyper Beam. 2 more Hyper Beams. Or just, you know, any other attack. Okay. We're not dead. They're only attacking for 66 damage. And we had 75 health, so like we were good. That was easy. Maybe Ice Lance isn't what we do with Hyper Beams. These are all orb related. All of these relate to orbs. Maybe I take an Ice Lance and then we just like, I don't know, don't play Hyper Beam ever again. Sacrifice to gain relics. Ooh, we're gaining a lot of block from cards. We have to play our days pretty often, so it doesn't seem too appealing to me. When do we fight the elites here? We can only fight 2 elites max. Conch is definitely less useful on the lower ascension level. I'm gonna do Pale's Wing. We're gonna sacrifice. This uncost fallacy on Hyper Beam is killing me. My apologies. I don't know. I felt like maybe I should have started playing it sooner, but like at the same time, it felt okay there. Like I didn't feel in danger of dying just because we had so much block. Surely it was fine. Sometimes we'll play Hyper Beam. Lightning. Could be Lightning, but we don't care about Lightning. Let's sacrifice it. Let's get rid of an energy potion, grab a skill pot. We're relic hunting. Our deck has everything it needs. Alright, even I don't believe that. This is really... This run's gonna be a testament to my defect knowledge. So much block. I'm just waiting for a better turn to stun them, start their whole cycle over. There it is. Hyper Beam. Snack Oil. Snack Oil is pretty good. Bulk Up's really good. Energy yeah, I don't need Snack Oil. It's too complicated to think through. That's my excuse. I just don't want to think it through. We'll sacrifice here. Get oddly smooth stone. Love that. Wish I could sacrifice here. You know what? Let's get the chosen cheese. I'm just not looking at any of those cards. Potion belt? Oh, it costs 201. Not 200. Can't do a potion belt and get rid of something. I'm gonna take potion belt because glam is just gonna be there for me, you know? Are we playing 5 cards in a single turn? Yeah. I'm gonna buy this panache. Nah, take that. Okay. Glacier. Here we go. Clamping it out. Million block. We're frail, but like, you cannot hurt me. You're gonna have to scale far more than that. And we want to upgrade our bulk up as soon as we can. Which is gonna happen basically immediately. So that's wonderful news. Frost Orbs and bulk up, not really the best combination, but like, we have Ice Lance as well, so it's not a bad combination in this deck. Like, we have one of the safest decks known to mankind. Another Ice Lance, but no, we're gonna sacrifice. Could take an Uproar. This deck could maybe use an Uproar. Oh no. I made an Uproar deck? I wasn't even trying. Okay, we do want to fight two elites. So let's Smith. 14 damage. Ice Frost. Dual cast. I don't know. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna upgrade Leap. Does that sound crazy? I just feel like as long as we're safe here. I guess I'm not playing... we are playing Ice Lance. Wow. Take a little bit of damage. Just a teensy bit. Take 0. This Hyper Beam's not showing up when I want it to. These guys don't do anything though. You want to talk about sunk cost fallacy? I'm about to do this Ice Lance on this exoskeleton, just because I don't want to waste the damage on the other exoskeleton, and basically because I could. That's some sunk cost. Ooh. Regen potion, pretty good. Transform all statuses in hand. I mean, we wouldn't mind building into more statuses for compact, but we're just going to sacrifice here. Let's throw a vulnerable potion out, shall we? Aha, damage was dealt. Now, are we going to Hyper Beam right away? Yes. Bulk up's coming. Yes. Hyper Beam. Pocket Watch is pretty interesting. Another Ice Lance. We could have had like 3 Ice Lances. They do get better the more you have, in a fun way. But we'll sacrifice. Sword of the Stone's coming. Bronze Scales would have been nice for that elite. We're fighting the aggressive dude. Lock in full? Man. The numbers just like, they add up so much nicer when you play the lower ascension levels. It just feels like the game was made for this ascension level in mind or something. Bulk up's been nice. guess they're dead. Ooh, Beetlejuice. It's like a Beetlejuice. Could take another boost away. Keeps Rocket Punch online more. Sure. And we're operating with Panache often enough. It seems like such a just win, you know? Man, we didn't draw our extra cards. It feels so much worse now. Draw all our best cards early. But we couldn't play them all, so it feels bad. But we still are clamping to victory. So how much are we going to Hyper Beam here? All the Hyper Beam? We're going to all the Hyper Beam. It's just so good on this fight. How could we not Hyper Beam? Let's drink a skill potion. We don't have to take damage. They can't make me. We'll get to save 10 block for next turn. We won't be weakened and frailed anymore. No, we're taking damage. Let's drink this. You know it'll be useful this turn. We'll Panache anyway. Easy fight. Don't let him take even a point of damage on this one. Do I have to face the other direction to not take damage? Yes. But then we don't gain any extra damage, but we are also, like, beating them both down at the same time. Which is really what I'm trying to do. More than anything. Rocket's buffing. Yeah, with the amount of, like, block we'd have here, you'd think we got rid of our Hyper Beam. Okay, the Crusher just needs to be in Hyper Beam range. You're not quite there. Should we do an attack potion just to get the Crusher in Hyper Beam range? Let's do it. We're gonna find the super card right after this. Oh, they're not in Hyper Beam range still. Neither of them are. Dang it. Whatever. We'll beat them down next turn. I want it to be fancy, but we can't have everything we want. Super critical. I could use energy sometimes. That's not going to fill all my potion slots. Game lied to me. I would like to hit up a shop, but I also want to fight more elites. Can I do both? No, we get... Wait. Yes? Yes, we can hit up a shop and fight 2 elites and then skip all the campfires. We could skip 3 campfires for the second elite there. We only need 1 to finish out our contract with the Sword in the Stone. Enchant attacks with Instinct here. Aeon Glass. Aeon Glass is kind of frightening. We don't have energy for Instinct to make sense, and we also have Pocket Watch for Iron Clubs. Rather. Let's do Instinct. We have 4 we have 4 added attacks to this deck. Let's go to a shop. No, we'll do it. As previously discussed, Hyper Beam is your only damage. You know, it kinda is. But at the same time, like, it's not like the only damage. We got these potion-shaped rocks. Heck, that's damage. I'm liking this Instinct. That's 75 damage. That's pretty good. Fight through. I don't know if we have all like the tech for fight through. Adding wounds to our pile right now is a little dangerous. We don't have any ways to get rid of it. I do like upgraded fight through a lot though. I'll sacrifice. Cloak class. I mean, that's honestly way better than fight through. That is so much block all the time. You do 38 damage, eh? That's pretty good. Now, if we just, like, find a Hyper Beam, we win. Which is really crazy. To play 3 more cards? Impossible. This does 75 damage. I can't get over how much damage that is. Look, refract. Nah. Sack. It's okay. If I was playing the Seed, my damage would just be 3 Ice Lances and like Cool-Headed and Hotfix. Yeah. Oh man. Speaking of damage, I don't even know if we can get a... Well, I might be able to get a upgraded cards out of this. We have some potion-shaped rocks we can throw at the problem. Okay, Panache is good. Boost away. Deal 14. Okay, almost 50 damage for this deck right away. Kind of incredible, honestly. Dual cast. I think we actually got him. Oh, easily. Easily. We get to upgrade 2 strikes. Excellent. Good. Exactly what I wanted to upgrade. You know me so well, deck. Given card 5 extra damage. We already enchanted our attacks with Instinct, though. I don't know. This War Paint seems kind of good. Bulk Up seems good. Seems hardly necessary, but like... I don't know what else I'm doing, really. Removing a strike, I guess? I guess removing a strike feels better. Let's just upgrade our defense, remove a strike. Should upgrade that, like, replay defend, too. Should be buying potions as well. We're gonna do the double elite fight. They're not attacking right now. Nash, boost away, rocket punch, super critical, ice lance. Okay. Now you're gonna try to take away my block, but like I already have so much block. Oh, you do no damage. Oh, that's so cute. But you don't do any damage. I mean, I'm not gonna take damage. You can't make me. Certainly. This is the best defect run I've ever had in my life. Oh, we just upgraded with Whetstone. I was like, how do we upgrade? Awesome. Ice Lance upgraded. Perfect. Alright, I guess I'm fighting elites. Because it's honestly just easier for me. I don't think I played that turn right. I think I'm trying to block way more than I should. At the same time, though, what are they going to do? They're just going to stand there. Like, I don't really have a choice. Alright, we hyper beamed. Almost 5 cards. The Soul Nexus doesn't do damage. Have you noticed that? Sacrifice. We've got +3 strength now. Hyper Beam's gonna be good here. Let's try to draw that right away. There it is. Alright, goodbye. Sacrifice. Panache is removed from the deck? No. Defend is removed from the deck? Okay. Who needs to defend when we can just attack? Alright, Smith. Wow. We have this few cards to Smith. Almost an entirely upgraded deck. Who needs Apotheosis? We have 18 cards in the deck. I've done a good job with this one. I've done well. This is what a deck should be like. You will literally never hurt me. I'm gonna throw this at you. Because you earned it. I'm loving this Hyper Beam. Regular Hyper Beam? Nah. Double Instinct Hyper Beam? Heck yeah. Explosive Ampule? That's worse than my Rock Potion. You can't give that to me. Alright, sacrifice. Wait, do we even have another fight? We don't, unless I, like, skip a shop, which I'm not gonna. Ooh, Vajra. Could get more damage out of our cards. We could buy a fairy in a bottle if we were actually worried. I guess, like, the right play to do is to buy that fairy in a bottle. The play I want to do is the Vajra. We'll do the right play. We're doing the right thing. Because, like, I can't imagine a world in which I die with the fairy in the bottle, you know? I'm gonna buy this Dex Potion, too. We're just gonna, like, slam that Hyper Beam down. I guess this boost away is gonna get better. Okay. So you're trying to deal damage to me. That's cute and all. Like, I don't want to take damage. Hyper Beam time. I should be popping my potions. Drink. Go for the eyes. Ice Lance. Triple our block, because we don't want to take damage. Cloak Class. Hey, Cloak Class gives us block as well. Perfect, actually. Can't go for the eyes then? What heresy is this? Can't double Panache. Hyper could have said 79. How could you take that from us? Yeah, about that. Sorry. You're right. What have I done? Speaking of the Hyper Beam, we're gonna take damage here. This gets stopped by Artifact, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I was really hoping it didn't. Oh, we took damage. Took damage again. Thank you. Thank you, Go for the Eyes. Showing up at the perfect time, truly. You couldn't have chosen better times. We take nothing? Oh my gosh, Go for the Eyes. Actually got through the defenses. We win with the Ice Lance. Alright. So far, so good. We have 5 out of 55 done, and they are all the easiest 5. And we almost lost one of them today. Kind of almost 2 of them. I'm sick, though, so I'm going to say that's why I played a little bit worse. But, like, This is pretty good. Want to run without ever resting? Yeah, we did. Want to die with a deck of 20 or fewer? Yeah, that was fun. Under 40 minutes as well, defeating a boss without losing HP. Max HP increase, killed 6 more elites. We did all the things that run. Ooh boy, that was a lot of fun. Gotta go through the unlocks, I guess. Can I like just not? No, you have to click them. You gotta click them. You're not allowed to not do that. Ooh, data disk. We've unlocked things for our characters, which are very exciting. Focus potion, orb, dark orb. I don't think I've seen the dark orb potion like ever. It's probably not true. Like I've probably actually seen it, but like I don't remember seeing it, so it doesn't count. Arguably, silent on higher ascension is easier than some you played today. So not quite the 5 easiest. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I also kind of agree with that. Silent is really, really easy. Though I actually think Ironclad's really good on low ascension. So, I don't know. Jackpot's unlocked. Okay, cool. Win condition unlocked for some runs. And then these other cards are here too. I guess I like prep time on the... sometimes the Silent. Sometimes the Necrobinder maybe. But the Regent, I like it on a lot. Eternal Armor, I still think is too bad to play. I don't know, maybe if it's so expensive to buy from the shop, you only ever see it in the shop, so being a rare, it just costs too much. But, yeah, that's a strong start. One win with everybody. 5 wins, 0 losses. We gotta get to 55 wins, 0 losses. This probably will not happen on my first attempt. The goal, again, is to have it happen before the end. And like I said, I'll be playing on Ascension 10 on my own time, on my own account, maybe on stream sometimes. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you all have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully with 5 more wins in a row. I hope I don't lose to like Ascension 5 at least on the first attempt, but we'll see. I can see that Clad is very forgiving. You gotta just play cards. Yeah, exactly. So, some people think Clad is actually strong. But, yeah. Anyways, I hope you all have a great day or night again. And see you later. Bye.